All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. I don't even know what the fuck we on today. We on some bullshit today. And, we got a special guest in the house. I'm going to let Terri introduce who this gentleman is next to her. Go ahead, Terri.
All right, well, this guy over here is Joel, otherwise goes by Gunflame. And I guess I'm married to him for some reason, but...
So that is Cool Cat Terri's husband, Joel, a.k.a. Gunflame? Okay, all right, what's up, man? Look, I'm going to start off with you, man. What's up, man, and what's your favorite game that you've played so far?
Who, like me? My favorite game of all time? Final Fantasy.
You said Final Fantasy 7?
Yes, favorite game of all time.
Okay, Final Fantasy 7. All right, yeah, a lot of people probably agree with you on that because that is so beloved right now.
They have you do so much, man. You fight giant monsters. You cross-dress.
So action Bruce Jenner. Bet. Got it. All right. No, I love it too, man. I love Final Fantasy 7, man. So I'm with you on that. So yeah, I can agree with that. All right. So everybody, welcome Joel in. We're gonna start with our introductions once again from left to right, since we have guests. Achilles, what's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing, sir.
What's up? It's Achilles. You already know what I'm playing. I'm playing Gears, Injustice. I did pick up the NHL beta. I got it when it was closed. Had some fun. I'm 5-1 right now in fights. But yeah, that's it.
I guess, Daniel. How is the NHL?
The NHL is pretty fun. It's hard when you go against people who been playing the game since '94. Like, so if you only play like one before, or you're just picking it up, you're really gonna get your ass beat. But if you playing with friends and stuff, it's really fun. But besides that, that's it.
So Achilles, if you're going to play against like Matt Kraska, since he's like an avid fan of NHL, you're going to get your ass whooped.
Yeah, because there's like different techniques, like in NBA Live they have like the left right cheese. Right. They have something exactly like that where like it's an automatically guaranteed shot if you just do like the left right cheese on the goalie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been like that for the last couple years. I play almost every year.
All right, okay, all right. Well, next up, who we got? Like I said, I want to skip Terri because she already's introduced. So let's go straight to Eugene. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing, sir.
What up, folks? It's Eugene. Right now I'm playing a little bit of Just Cause 3. I mean, I got the low price of free, which it should have came out at that price to begin with.
So Just Cause 3, you said it was running like 2 frames a second, right?
Yeah, right. Shit run like 15 and a half frames.
Shit. God damn, man. I don't have that problem on PC.
That shit run like Snake on the flip phones.
Oh. That shit was, that was fucked up. I do remember playing Snake on flip phones. Damn, our age is showing. All right, let's see who we got. Next up, we got Leon Wayne. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing, sir. You got technical difficulty. Hold on, let me give him this first. All right, so let everybody know when he come back that his life is lost. So next up, we got Big Mike. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Mike here. I've been playing Uncharted 4, beat it this week, and right now working on Horizon Zero Dawn, hoping to complete it. I've been playing Fortnite, fun game, for Xbox One or PlayStation 4. That's about it. All I've been working on.
All right, that's pretty dope. All right, yeah, I wanted to test out that Fortnite. So how is it so far?
It's good. It's like horde mode and crafting at the same time. It's a third-person perspective. You got to build a fort, and when you're done building the fort at night, come out when you activate your fort. Then you got to protect your fort and make sure it doesn't get collapsed.
Oh shit! Okay.
How do you win?
Right.
How do you win? By beating the husks.
Yeah, you protect your shit.
Yeah, you gotta protect your shit, and after you protect your shit, the level ends, and you get like loot chests, like Overwatch and shit, and you can add it to your character, make your character stronger, help them level up.
See, that's what I wish Overwatch did. Like when you fucking get the chest, it did something other than cosmetic. But they'll learn. They'll learn soon enough with that shit. Let's see who we got next up. We got Preston. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing, sir.
What's up? I'm Preston. I've been playing a bunch of shit. I was playing Halo 5 on Xbox with my boy Manny and Mason. I had started playing Fortnite. It confused the shit out of me at first. It made me build a fort, and then it said put the floor down, and I had to put the floor down outside the fort. I was like, what the fuck? That made no fucking sense.
Daddy, this man needs to lose a life. It took him a half hour to figure out how to lay a floor down.
Oh, shit.
Let me ask you something, Danny. Danny, if you build a wall around something, don't you think you should put the floor inside the wall? That's what the whole Answer the question.
I don't know. It's a game, man. When you start trying to apply ultra realism,
the reason why they actually the reason why they actually build the fort outside the fort because you're laying traps down so they can raise up against the husks.
It's not really a fort outside the fort. You just put it on the floor.
I've been saying.
That's why he said. That's why you got the life because it took you a half hour. When Mike did it in 3 seconds and shit.
The game told me to put the floor inside the fort, and that's what I was trying to do.
That sounds like fail.
Then, I've been playing Pyre. I'm probably going to review it next week on the podcast.
All right.
I'm going to try to get through some more. Art style is beautiful. Man, I would recommend people picking it up. Been playing Friday, Overwatch, the typical multiplayer stuff with the fam.
Okay. All right.
I think
sounds pretty fulfilled. Seems like your gaming life is fulfilled right now.
I've been carrying Mike in Overwatch.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see if Leon back. Leon, are you alive? Are you back?
You guys can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. What's up?
That's what's up right there. So what's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
Man, I've been playing. I played the Lawbreakers beta this week.
Oh, yeah. I played that too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually changed my mind though. I'm thinking about picking it up.
Okay, then I might pick it up too.
What else did I play? Injustice as usual.
Mm-hmm.
And,
we're getting ready for that tournament, right? Shout out.
There's a tournament next week.
Is that with Jabari and them?
Yep.
It's the 19th. I think is when the tournament's going down. But yes, it's with Jabari and Persona.
Okay, yeah. Shouts out to those dudes, man. They keep that shit popping,
They're in the chat right now.
Man, right now they got Leon versus Mike in the first round.
Yeah.
Leon, you make sure you teach Mike this lesson. Because he talked greasy as fuck. You'd have thought he was a cheeseburger. How greasy he was talking and shit.
He's about to get some king of spam.
Here we go. Leon, just please shut him down and make sure you stream that shit so people can see it.
It's gonna be live anyway. It's gonna be on Persona's channel.
Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna hit up Persona and ask him, can I have a personal highlight when he rack you and shit.
Just come on in there, Danny. You know, watch it. It's
All right.
the online arcade.
Then I may just record it then myself while
There
it's
you go.
on. So I have my own fucking highlight.
Oh, and speaking of Persona, I issued a little challenge to Persona. Me, Leon, and Preston are going to go head to head tomorrow against the mind of gamer. Us.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna play
platform versus mind of a gamer. Y'all better motherfucking represent us hard. You know what I'm
Uncharted
saying?
4 multiplayer style. 3 versus
Damn,
3.
Eugene, why aren't you in there, dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? Eugene's skill is unparalleled.
But this is gonna be Uncharted 4
Uncharted, I suck at
multiplayer.
Oh, Uncharted.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
you
gonna
got
see
the
who's
right
better.
people. You got the right people.
And none of us have played fucking Uncharted 4 multiplayer in like a year.
Yeah, but y'all
I've
played
been
it.
playing it. I've been playing today. I've been trying to get your ass into play also with me.
I've been sleeping.
You've been, I don't know. I was like, you've been sleeping or something.
Zach said this. Hey, Zach said that Mike brings extra mushrooms every week, or he would be actually dead. Yeah, that's true. Hold on, let me give you one for that, just because he had a good one against you, Mike. Here we go. Here we go. All right, what's up? All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Danny. I'm the host here at the platform, and I have been playing Citadel Forged in Fire. It's like if you take Skyrim and like fucking H1Z1 and Rust, you know, and you put those two together, if you can imagine what that is. It's like you're a mage or sorcerer, and you can build bases and shit, but like it's like base raiding and all kind of shit. So I'm pretty intrigued by it. You know, the spells look dope. There's no dick physics. I know Eugene is feeling a little squeamish about dick physics. And Joel, I know you were asking me about Conan. Here's the thing about Conan, dude. And I know Eugene's box about to drop out of this chat. But here's the thing. The dick physics in Conan is like, dude, it's like the dick moves too much. It's like it flaps like cloth. I've never known my shit to do that, you know, in the wind. So, yeah, I never known my shit to do that in real life. But I did turn the slider all the way up, though. You know, I'm big King Jaffe, Mandingo warrior, you know, big throne and big balls. So
what you're saying is, like, you got the slider over, and a gentle breeze will come through the world of Conan, and it's just going crazy.
It goes crazy, man. Literally, the loincloth and the dick flop the same way. Like, I was just standing in the wind like, that's like Assassin's Creed cloth, but why is my dick doing the same shit? So it was just weird. You know, but I don't know, you know, that's great dick physics. I know Eugene's like totally signed up for this combo.
And what game is this?
Conan.
Okay.
It's coming to Xbox One.
It's coming to Xbox One. You get to see dick physics at 900p at 30.
Conan Exiles?
Yeah, Conan Exiles, yep.
And they also announced it would be coming to PlayStation 4 soon. So there you go, Eugene. You can get it.
I'm good.
We do it on purpose because Eugene hate the...
Eugene's like, I'm good.
So, you know, I would just answer Joel's question because I know he was wondering, like, is that true or...
I mean, we can all pitch in and get Danny. I mean, get him a copy. Get Eugene a copy.
Get Eugene a copy, yeah. Eugene, you want a copy, man?
There you go. You know he does.
You know he want a copy of that motherfucker. He want the collector's edition.
If it's free, no, I won't.
He is totally tuned out of that shit. He don't want to fuck with that shit. He's like, hell no, I'm not touching that shit. It's not going down. I feel you, dude. All right, so let's get on with it. Our first topic here, we're talking YouTubers. And specifically, Angry Joe. I don't know if you guys seen this the past week. But Angry Joe, he announced that he was going to take like a break from just doing a lot of game reviews. He was just, you know, said he was kind of burnt out a little bit. There was nothing that he really felt passionate about that's out. So he was going to take a couple of months off. and still keep content on the channel, but he was just going to take a break from game reviews since it's so much that he has to put into them, in order to release good content on that. And he received some of the most hateful comments that you could ever imagine. Like, they were saying they wish he could die, and he's a fucking money grubber, and he's full of shit, and who the fuck do he think he is? And it was just like a really gigantic thing. And they were hating just because they said that they felt like they were owed reviews. Like, a lot of his fans felt like that he was abandoning them, and they unsubbed him. What they would do is troll his videos now. They're fucking like thumbing his shit down. He used to have like a 98% like ratio for likes, up likes, but now he's at 50%. You know what I'm saying? So that's like fucking crazy. I mean, how do you feel about it? Like, let me ask Terri, because I know, Terri, you're a person that streams all the time. How would you feel if you told your like even if the problem that you have right now, like you have to send your PC to fucking Cyberpower and you have to let your fans know that you're gonna be not streaming? How would you feel you come back and you see all of these like negative comments saying that you're a fucking fraud and they deserve for you to stream and shit? How would you feel about that?
I mean, I'd be crushed. It'd be like, well, if you guys don't, if you guys are that upset, then I just won't come back,
It's like, wow. I think about like us here, like if we take time off, like if we say, okay, fuck it, we're going to have like a couple of bye weeks. We're not going to do the show. We're just going to just enjoy the weekend and shit and not be bound to, coming on and doing this shit live. And then, we come back, we check out the videos and our shit is like, 15, 20, dislikes and shit. And people are in the comment section talking about fuck Danny or fuck Eugene. You guys are fraud. You guys deserve to be on. You should be on. We deserve your content. I would be heartbroken too, Terri. I would be like, I wouldn't even understand it. And it's just so like Achilles, you're a content creator too. Like, how would you feel when they said, they deserve your reviews? How do you feel about that?
First of all, nobody deserves anything that they get. I mean, I guess I would understand them because, like, whenever I'm on YouTube and my subscriber box and I haven't seen somebody in a while, I'm like, man, where's this dude at? I want to see this video. But, man, at the same time, it's like this dude does quality work. And, it's just him and, 2 other guys. And I totally understand Angry Joe, taking a break. And it's just those fans that aren't really like truly his fans from the beginning. Because, when you have a big subscriber base, there's going to be those people who are just waiting for you to fuck up so they can unsubscribe, and that's just what it really is. It's just that group of core people who really don't fuck with him like that,
And that is very unfortunate, that people are out there like that. Let me ask Leon, man, because you're a content creator too. Like, how would you feel, man? They just straight out lashed out, like, where's all the fucking Persona videos? You said you was going to do Persona, and they just, like, flipped out on you, man. How would you feel about that?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's no such thing as bad press. So I feel like the fact that people are going so hard just shows how much they like his shit. So they're not going anywhere. They're still going to watch the shows. They're just trolling right now because, and this is what I was trying to say earlier, Angry Joe does quality work, and he's brought a lot of, reviews out in the past. People are used to kind of getting that. And, with success, he's had to take on more responsibilities. He goes to a lot of conferences. And he started doing shorter reviews. I remember he started doing these streams as reviews. And I noticed that's when people kind of started complaining. And then when this whole vacation thing came out, it just got even worse because, people are just really into his stuff. And I think if you're the content creator and you see people are reacting that way to your stuff and they're that thirsty for it, I wouldn't get upset about it. I would just be like, okay, at least I know that there's a demand for what I'm doing. Take your vacation. You don't got to tell your subscribers, or you don't got to be a slave to your subscribers. You can still go on vacation, do what you want. blog. You know, while you're out there, do some videos, and they'll watch that crap. You can make a 20-second. I've seen famous YouTubers make a 20-second video while they're like on vacation or some shit, and they get like 1 million views.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, here's the thing, though. What Angry Joe said, that he wasn't really stopping all of the content. It's just that, you know, his game, everybody knows how his game reviews are, those who are familiar with him. You know, his game reviews are like 45 minutes long. They're like super edited and,
like a
really
show.
well. Yeah, it's like a show. And, you know, he says he pours 100 hours into each episode. You know, and that's mind-boggling. And to do that for 9 years straight without a break. And then, you know, and then, you know, I get it, Leon, when you say that the passion is there. I see that. But to come on the channel and to troll people commenting on the videos and to dislike and fucking come with the terrible, that's where it's unacceptable, man. I get the passion. I get people, you know, saying, hey, when are you coming back? You don't miss your videos. You know, all these comments saying that. That's, you know, that's support. But when you come on and you're like fucking arguing with people in the comment section and you're giving him death threats, talking about you're gonna fucking bomb him or some dumb shit just because he didn't put up a review, that's extreme. That's
you know, that's the gift. That's the gift and the curse, man. That's the internet.
You know,
the problem he was having was people were coming on there and messing with his actual fans.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're arguing with people in the comment section and, you know, all the dislikes. Like, you know, his ratio was 98%. Now it's 50. And that's very telling.
His fans don't deserve that.
Yeah.
You can talk shit to him, but talking shit to his fans don't do anything.
Yeah.
Plus,
I think, you know, you gotta be.
Plus, all this content is free.
That's what he said. He was like, shit. You know, he said, I'm giving you content for the cost of zero.
The only people he owe content to is the people who sub to him on Twitch. I don't even think, even then, it's kind of iffy.
Well, wait a minute. Does he have a Patreon?
No,
I don't think so. No,
So
he said he doesn't. He said he doesn't have a Patreon because he wants it to be different. You know, his channel to be different, and he doesn't want to include.
Does he
that.
receive donations?
He gets subs. He does get subs on Twitch.
I was gonna say he gets subs through Twitch, and there's like 3 different tiers for him. My bad.
But he has his normal policy, YouTube policy though on his YouTube channel. It's not like, you know, you have to give any money or anything. He just gets paid because of the views. You know, and followers and shit and all those advertisers that latch to his videos. And he said he makes it, you know, when you guys get a chance, those of you who are watching the show, when you get a chance, just go check that shit out. You know, he talks about all the shit that, you know, he's going through and, you know, what happened. And it's just so weird that his fans, like, you would think that it was like people who really didn't like Angry Joe would be that type of, you know, person that would lash out, but it's his fans.
Have you guys ever seen Angry Video Game Nerd?
Yeah. Love, oh boy, yeah, he's funny as shit.
I really love Video Game Nerd. I think
now
he's great.
You guys remember when he first came out, right, Terry?
Yeah.
When he first came out, he was pumping videos out like left and right. Like I used to binge watch his stuff, and then like after a while, he slowed down.
Wait, are you talking about back when he was on
game trailers? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes. And if you notice, his fan base doesn't attack him for it. Like you don't see.
Oh, yes, they did. Don't you remember? He almost got driven into oblivion over Ghostbusters.
Remember that shit? Yeah, they got him. They got fucking pissed at it.
That was different. I'm not talking about he's never gotten attacked by fans. I'm saying that he didn't get attacked for slowing down with his content.
Truth.
That's because he didn't make a video. Oh.
This is my take on it. I don't. First of all, if Angry Joe wants to take a vacation, he's a grown-ass man. He can take a vacation. But the thing is, why is he telling, like, just don't do it? You know what I mean? Like, just don't make the, people will be like, hey, when's that next video? Don't friggin' answer him and just make the video when you want to make the video.
He's making himself a slave to his subscribers. Like, you can't let them, like...
But it is nice to let your fans know that, hey, I'm not going to be doing this for a little bit.
No, fuck that noise. Are you kidding me? Like, are you...
So what's wrong with someone saying I'm not going to do this for a little bit?
When that happens, you get attacked.
Like you said, he's a grown man. He can do that. But the people attacking him, that's because people are stupid.
Yeah, that's the stupid shit. Yes.
If he would have just slowed down and not said anything.
There's no defending anyone, attacking anyone for any reason. That's fucking stupid. If he wants to tell his people, hey, I'm gonna take a break. He's still pumping out content, by the way. He's just not doing his game reviews.
He's just not doing the game portion, but he's still doing movie reviews. He said small, snippets on, commenting on games.
Sometimes the less you tell people on the internet is better.
He hasn't stopped doing the 20, 30-minute big reviews. He's been doing little streams. Those aren't his reviews. Those are his vacation shit.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to understand. Like, if you got to understand, internet has no sense. You remember what happened with Jim Sterling?
I know, but I mean, there's him telling his,
well, yeah.
But he's letting his actual fans know, not the fucking dumbasses.
Well, I think he should have.
What's the difference between an actual fan and a dumbass if they're going to affect his revenue? It doesn't matter.
What the dumbass is his actual fan? They don't care.
Well, some of them are his fans. They just feel entitled.
He should have separate lines of
communication. They're not his actual. I don't consider that his actual fan. You're not entitled to anything.
I mean, here's the thing, right? It doesn't matter if you're an actual fan versus a real fan. The thing is, you watch his video, you add to his ad revenue, you give him his money. There's no difference between a fake fan and a real fan. They're all watching and supporting him. Like,
technically, they're not giving them money. That YouTube's giving him money.
Well, they're watching the ads.
Money gets money.
They're watching it. That don't mean, right? They're still not giving him money.
They're helping him get money.
Man, Angry Joe himself could go.
That's true though, because I mean the views do help.
He can go watch his video 50,000 times if he wanted to. He can drive up his own views.
You can't actually.
Even if they have ad blocker on.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't because there's been a bunch of our old episodes that I've rewatched a couple of times, and that motherfucking view count didn't change since I watched it. So that shit ain't working. Either ain't working for me or I don't know, but I don't think that shit's possible.
I've noticed it work when I watch other people.
Stuff.
You said what, Terry?
So they fixed a lot of that stuff, so people aren't, spiking their stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was a measure so you don't fake your views and shit.
People also got bots out there.
They changed a lot of their policies and stuff too. That's why you're seeing a lot of videos and stuff about big YouTubers quitting and stuff because their revenue policies changed. So like a lot of the YouTubers are making less than half of what they were before.
Preston Sycamore said, "I swear Preston would be on some bullshit."
No, they used to do that. Cherry just flat out said they changed their shit. I used to watch videos and the view count went up.
Yeah, but Angry Joe wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying he can do that. He doesn't have the fucking time to do that.
Right, especially if you're putting 100 hours into each review. That's quite a bit.
How often do these reviews come out?
They come out like once every 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, about 2 to 3 weeks because it's so much time.
Okay, so I'm trying to factor this into like a real job. So does he do he does other videos during this, right?
Yes, and he streams too. He streams to Twitch. He has a Twitch channel and he has a YouTube channel. And he does both all the time.
He does daily stream on YouTube almost like every day.
I'll be honest, because that sounds like if you're putting in 100 hours, that's almost 2.5. That's like 2 1/3. That's like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Plus some off the 80-hour week.
And listen, he's taken 2 months off just from game reviews. That's just 2 months. So factor that in. So 2 to 3, say 3 weeks. He's missing like 2 review episodes. I mean, people are fucking bent out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Like for nothing.
Let me address that real quick, if you don't mind.
No one would have really noticed. Like people would have been like, "Hey, when's the next review video coming up?" Or they would have talked amongst themselves. But so our Lord and Savior Kanye, he actually
hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what?
So Kanye tweeted out that like going on. Look what happened. They got robbed over in like France or Paris or whatever. Because people like, oh, Kanye West is going to be over here, and
that's true though. Yeah,
not telling these people stuff. They know it's not their job. Kanye, tell me when the next album drops. That's all I care about. Where can I buy your next set of Yeezys? That's all they care about.
I agree with him, yo.
Where
That's right.
your face.
People been bitching all
Angry Joe's gonna go on a vacation
all year though. It's not just the vacation period. They started getting worse at the vacation period.
Right.
Yeah, like his fans, but that's why I said like less is more. Like people
See-
are gonna be idiots on the internet. You can't change that. Like,
I know, but you
it's-
can't be mad. You can't be mad at someone for saying, "Hey, I'm letting my fans know I'm taking a little break."
But you
No
know
one's
what,
mad
though?
at him.
You can't. You
and
can't
I'm not
argue
mad at
that.
him for that. I'm
They're
just
gonna
saying
know
he shouldn't
how
do
you
that.
fix it.
They're gonna be bitching regardless.
Yeah,
So
you
I
can't-
feel like, and I hope this is, I hope Angry Joe just does what he's continued to do and just keep on rolling because
Yeah.
who cares what some angry people on the internet say?
Because, like, like, what the fuck do they do? It's like, you got enough
They're
time to
giving them
bitch,
views
you
anyway.
damn sure.
We'll move on and complain about something else somewhere else on the internet lately now.
But you know what, man?
True.
These people are not his real fans that are doing all this drama. They're not his real fans. His
You
real
know?
fans been there since day one. Like me, I've been watching Angry Joe for years now. Now I'm there for his angry views, his streams, and his random vlog video. They're all entertaining. His
They
real
are.
fans are not mad. It's the trolls who have nothing else better to do.
And
He
don't
hasn't-
don't
he hasn't
underestimate
changed
these trolls
any.
either.
Hashtag
These trolls are like, they got a little online gang where they make a shit ton of sock accounts.
Well,
And
it's
they will
like
just randomly troll your channel just to be assholes.
See,
it's like
That's like-
PlayStation fanboys and Xbox fanboys going to a PlayStation or Xbox site and they're trolled the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
to make all them side accounts, right? Did it show someone? It kind of shows who you are mentally as a person. No sane individual does something like that.
Now, you know Boogie, right?
Right.
You know
Yeah.
Boogie, right?
Yeah, Boogie.
He
Yeah,
actually
Francis.
admitted
Yeah,
to being
Steven.
an online troll in one of his videos, because sometimes he makes like these videos where he talks about his personal life. And one
Right.
video, he
His
was talking
rambling
about how
series.
when he was younger, he used to be a troll. He used to make fake accounts, and he said he would do it because it made him feel better about himself. So these people are like, some of these people are like off. They're not like sane people that do that shit sometimes. Sometimes these people have like insecurities,
Yeah, that's true.
Because no one wants to play with him.
But I want to add that he does take the time and he delivers like good content because you remember Eugene when he did like the Power Ranger review?
Yeah.
He did
I
that.
really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny
That shit was
Because-
funny as fuck. Yes.
because he went into the time, he went and bought the suits and dressed as the Power Ranger and everything.
Look at his Marvel vs. Capcom review. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
that
he's
shit
one
was
of the best-
amazing.
He's like one of the best honest reviewers on YouTube. When he does his reviews, he puts his all into it. His reviews aren't brought and paid for IGN, GameSpot.
He actually shows the gameplay showing what he hates and likes.
Right.
But you also gotta look at, and you gotta also look at the other side of the coin, right? When you start a YouTube channel, right, you do something to grab your fans in. Now you gotta keep that going in order to keep your fans around, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Like
The drug.
let me reference one YouTuber, Ray William Johnson. He lost over half his sub base when he stopped doing Equals 3. Like his views had plummeted like drastically over the last couple of years since he stopped doing Equals 3.
Damn.
But no
Really?
one
It's a
Yeah.
drug, man. People
Yeah.
binge watch YouTubers, and once
like
you get
I don't sub from him a long time ago, by the way.
a formula going, you can't take people off of that drug though, else they're gonna go somewhere else and get their fix.
Yeah,
But it's just like I
think-
just think about it for us though. Like if we take a hiatus, and there are people who like to watch the show, and they're just like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who do you think you are? And once
But that's
we
why you
receive
gotta-
all that, wouldn't that be crazy? I mean, I don't know if I want that type of publicity.
You got to establish that kind of foundation too. Like,
Yeah.
if people know who you are and they know what kind of like YouTubers you are, you're gonna attract a certain audience. Angry Joe's audience has always been this way, Like,
Well, yeah, that's true though. Yeah.
They are always bitching about shit, and if
They
you look at
moist
Angry
as
Joe,
fuck.
he bitches about shit too.
That's true though. He do be bitching about shit a lot too. Especially about Nintendo. Like when they fucking video strike his shit on YouTube, and he have whole fucking 2-hour rants on this.
I
shit.
mean, they don't call him Angry Joe for nothing.
Right, that's true.
But you gotta think about Angry Joe's core audience. It's probably adolescents, teens, and young adults.
Yep.
Now the people who are mature, like in our age bracket, we get what he's doing on a daily basis. So
Right.
if he says I'm taking a break, all right, dude, peace, man, have fun, enjoy your vacation. We'll see you when you get back.
Right, yeah, we'll catch you when you get back. We're all refreshed for sure.
Yeah, I'm with him. You know, I got a kid, I got a daughter. I know what it's like when you tired and you just want to relax. So I'm with him on that. But I also know how these people are on the internet, and you gotta protect yourself sometimes.
Yeah, you know, like everybody was saying in the chat, you know, he just really shouldn't have said shit. Just like Joel said too, you just fucking do it. Just go on vacation, you know, and people just, you know, they'll wonder instead of like fucking lash out like they did. They're just like, damn, I haven't heard from, you know, Angry Joe in a few months. You know, what happened? And then he just comes back with a video review on, you know, on All Is Love. You know, but I mean, I just feel like he shouldn't have to be that secretive. You know, maybe he felt like he wanted to open up to his fans, you know, just to be like, hey, you know, don't be looking for me in a couple months, you know, for no game reviews because I'm on vacation. And he was kind of giving him a heads up. I just felt like he should be able to do that. I know it's a bad idea, but I just feel like, you know, as we are content creators for YouTube, I feel like we should have that dialogue with our you know, our fans or people who enjoy the show. You know, we should be able to say, hey man, we're gonna be gone for a few weeks, you know, we'll be right back with new content, you know, we're coming back refreshed, better than ever and shit. We shouldn't feel like we should get backlash from it.
No, we shouldn't. True fans ain't gonna give you backlash for it. They're gonna say, see you later, we'll be when you get back. That's what true fans do.
I honestly believe he should just turn off his comments and everything like he was doing.
He turned them back on because he said he didn't like it. He didn't like that, even though it was terrible.
Oh,
he didn't like it.
But no, it proved his point that about the trolls and everything.
That's true though. It did.
He said that in the video.
Yeah,
and I was gonna say, if his true fans want to reach out, he doesn't reply to comments on his videos anyways.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't know why it matters about the comments. What he should do is just, but he's more worried about his own fans than him. Is what he's getting at. And what he needs to do is to turn the comments off. His true fans can reach out to him in Twitch, you know, Twitter, wherever else he's at.
No, I don't think you should do that. You know, I think you should just leave them on, honestly. And just, you know, these people will stick out like a sore thumb. And, you know, they can be reported.
I'm going to disagree with that a little bit, Danny. I'm sorry. I got to disagree with that.
Really?
In order to calm all that bullshit down, he may have to turn the comment sections off indefinitely. But only drawback to that is his dislikes is going to go up.
Up, high, you know, and that affects your pay. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you get too many dislikes, your video could be banned. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it really could have, yeah, it really could affect his livelihood. Like his, you know, and he said he quit his job. That's his life.
Yo, hold on. Wait, time out. All right. I can understand if you drop viewers, but if you get a whole bunch of dislikes, it means people are liking or that means people are watching your videos. People are seeing your ads. That's all that matters. You want to talk about like games getting pulled or videos getting pulled? What was it? Call of Duty Infinite Warfare? Was it like the most disliked video of all time?
I don't know. Rebecca Black was pretty high.
Yeah, Rebecca Black. Friday.
Right, okay, yeah, the Ghostbusters movie, that dislike was through the roof. Like, that didn't make the video go away. Like, it stays up.
No, but see, YouTube policy, though. We talking YouTube policy. They base your pay off of how likable you are as well as views. All of that factors in. And, you know, they'll change his pay structure. You know, when it gets to that point where it's affecting, like, how you support your family and that shit, that's when it's a problem, you know, because they won't feature his videos.
Like it's a different pay tier that they give you.
Yeah, they base it off of how likable you are, which is they base it off of your likes and dislikes, as well as how many views.
Now if his dislikes start to become more significantly more than his likes, he loses partnership.
He loses his partnership, and then he'll just be an affiliate. It keeps going down each tier each year that he loses.
I feel like we're starting to reach the point where this is stupid.
Yeah.
We should not have to depend on a video streaming service like YouTube. Like people aren't going to YouTube because it's YouTube. People are going to YouTube for these people. Like, I love watching Mr. Fruit. If Mr. Fruit was on Daily Motion, I'd watch it on Daily Motion. He was on another thing. We're starting to reach the and I think someone would make a lot of money if they would, offer like a package, be like, hey, here's this. Put your own video. Well, I mean, you can just upload your own videos to your own websites. I don't think that's that hard.
That's what Rooster Teeth does.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth do that. Yeah.
Let me say something real quick. Y'all may not agree. I may lose a life or two.
Oh shit.
But gaming has ruined YouTube as a whole.
I would say that it transformed it. It transformed it.
I think let
me elaborate just a little bit, cause you got a lot of YouTubers like DSP for example, right? When you watch his streams, right, you clearly tell he don't enjoy what he's doing, but he's stuck doing it because that's his only means of income. Like you got a lot of YouTubers out there who only doing it for the income. They're not doing it for the enjoyment of playing video games like it was when YouTube started back in 2006, 2007, when you didn't get paid for your channels.
I mean, unless you're PewDiePie status, you're not making that much. I mean,
Angry Joe was making. He's got like 40 million views.
I have to say, I don't know about that. When you get
Angry Joe making money too.
I watch, they're partnered. They get 100,000 plus views or whatever for each one of their videos, and they're only making enough just to cover their rent. And then they have to sell merchandise and do other things to figure out how they're going to pay for the utilities and all the other stuff. They don't make enough on YouTube. The YouTubers aren't making as much as people.
They said you lost a life.
Really not.
And also,
they said you lost a life, Eugene.
Dude, to go to that understatement, right?
Who? I lost life. Damn.
They're playing these games so much. You're saying it's like it's their livelihood. They depend on it. Like they're losing a lot of their passion, their drive. That it's not fun for them anymore. It shouldn't be fun if it's your job. That's why it's a job. A job isn't supposed to be fun. It's your goddamn job.
Well, some people argue it would be their career.
YouTube is not fun. It's called your career, right? If it's
YouTube is a job for some people.
Sport is fun. I bet you baseball isn't fun to play when you're a pro. I bet you they hate it. I bet you.
I don't know about that. You look at like comedians or something. That's their career, and those comedians be happy as fuck.
So hold on, wait a minute. They may be happy because they have like a lot of money and they can do what they want outside of the sport. But I mean, do you think you'd like basketball if every single day you had to go and you had to practice for like 5 hours, 10 hours a day?
Pay me $60 million.
Yeah, you pay me $60 million. I'm up in that motherfucker shooting threes, sweaty as fuck.
How many pro athletes could you say are there for the love of the game and they're not there for the paycheck? I mean, look at all these pro athletes that are always asking for more money.
I'm from New York City. My team is the Knicks. Everybody plays in New York.
You sound like a commercial.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time,
if they live for the game, Zach Kaiser, if they live for the game, why do they need so much damn money?
Have you ever heard of the New York Knicks?
Because it's available to them. It's like saying if you love digging a ditch, why are you asking for money? You know what I mean?
They get money.
They
bring money to that city.
Every time you're asking, you know what, I'm not going to play unless you pay me more, then you're already at that point said that you're not playing because you love the game. You're paying to get paid.
Yo, dude, like it's a cycle, man. Don't you remember Hoop Dreams? Kids, they play basketball, they play their hearts out, right? They practice because they want to make it. They want to get into the colleges. They want to get scouted. They want to get picked for the teams because they want the money.
But that's not all players.
I was gonna say that's not all players, and all careers aren't made the same. Like
for example, you have Carmelo
Anthony. Job and careers.
Right. You have Carmelo Anthony who only wants to make money. At the point that he is in his career, he knows he's not going to win a ring, so he's not playing to win a championship anymore. He's just playing for a check. But then you have somebody like Steph Curry who will take less money because he wants to win a championship. So it's like, I want to keep these players on the team. I gotta take a pay cut.
You know the player who has the most love for the game.
Don't even bring that in here, there, Leon. Stephen Curry.
The player
I'm not even a Warriors fan, so I'm just using him as an example.
The player I would bring up is Dirk Nowitzki. That dude sheds money and money for that team, and they don't do shit for him.
Exactly.
Dirk Nowitzki. I know that's my team and everything, but at the same time, you go look at what Dirk's getting paid when he was like at the height of his career, compared to what some other people playing.
Yeah.
Fucking the dude they hired last year or 2 years ago, who's not Carson or Parsons or whatever, was getting paid more money than he did.
But does that mean that he hated his career though?
I mean,
I think it depends on the
He's scoring
player.
20 to 30 points a game.
towards the end of your career or towards
Oh,
the end
shit.
of your
What's up, Dre, man?
playing it so much, then you might
Nowitzki
feel that way because
yeah,
you
but
played it so much.
But Nowitzki was like
Yeah.
that his whole career. He's been giving up. money.
I'm not arguing him. I'm just saying, like, for the ones that do, like, say, like,
Kevin Durant. You
Kobe
also got Kevin
Bryant
Durant.
was probably playing for the game, but towards the end of the career, he was probably just playing just to play. But I believe in the early days, he was playing because he enjoyed the game. You can see how he played. It's just that's why I said it all depends on your competitiveness in your field. Like,
And it depends on the franchise you play for, because they be screwing over their players too.
Yo, I don't know anybody like who jumped into the LA Clippers and was like, man, dude, I really got a shot.
I mean,
You mean Chris Paul, Blake Griffin?
Oh shit!
What about
The Clippers are better than the
Washington-
Lakers for like the last 4 or 5 years.
All right, we're getting off topic. Let's go to the next.
Yeah, we talk about
Yeah. But I get what you got. I get what you're saying, but I still feel like Angry Joe loves what he does, you know. But
Exactly.
I mean, I think he heartbroken too. Like if you guys check this video out,
You
it's
can't love
like,
it that much. He's got to take a vacation from it.
well, I mean, hell, he's been working every day for 9 years. Wouldn't you want a vacation?
I mean, I wouldn't want a vacation from my job.
like,
I mean,
if you
but that's his
stroking
career. People
if you
take vacations
stroking
from
it
their
for
career
12
too,
hours,
though.
Wouldn't your
Just-
arm need a break?
Oh my God.
That's what I gotta let.
You know, like,
Right. Hell, even a fucking porn star
That's
got to
not
take a
like-
goddamn break. I mean, he got to, you know, he or she got a fucking vacation. I mean, you know, you can only take so much rubbing. I mean, by the time, you know, you get dry, you gotta you know,
I'm getting very
re-water up. You know, you got to get back moist.
Put people in the
Your
place.
skin getting chafe.
Yeah, the chafing is real.
Here's what Angel Joe need to do, right? He
Well,
needs
they
to
got
quit with that bullshit. And
You
just
need to stop being
blow
angry.
up.
All fixed for you. You don't have to stop.
You need to come back as Happy Joe. Like
Yeah, this is real sarcastic, snarky shit.
troll his audience. That's what you
Yeah,
should
good,
do.
but heavy like everything. He like gives everything a great score. He's like, oh, you know what? Power Rangers was a great fucking game.
This is
I
happy
love the
review.
stiffness and the non-combos. I thought it was amazing. 12 out of 10. And just like truly pisses people off. Like,
You know what he can do to piss somebody off?
Do a mic review then.
yeah.
No, what?
Might give every game. Be like, man,
Mike loves every game.
he told us to get that fucking Power Rangers game. That shit was trash.
You know what Angry
Joe,
Joe
you know this. Mike's recommendations be trash.
Yo, if Angry Joe really want to stick to his audience, give Ride to Hell Redemption a perfect score.
What? Wait, who? What?
Ride
Very
to Hell,
new,
Ride to
though.
Hell Redemption.
Right to Hell was fucking garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
he
he
reviewed
wanted,
it.
yeah, yes, he reviewed it, but let him do another review straight for his audience and get that shit a perfect score.
Hey, that review he did of that game was fucking amazing.
That
You
shit
know?
was gold.
That was the best shit I had ever seen. That shit was amazing. That was like, wow, you know. He really went there. He looked like the dude and everything. That was pretty fucking dope. But, you know, I just hate it for him. Honestly. I mean, I know he should have thought better than that. He should have just fucking went on vacation. I agree with Joel on that. He should have just went. Just go.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have
He
to
knows
tell
his
people
audience.
shit. Yeah, they know they're going to be there regardless if he just disappears or not. They're still going to support him. He should have just left, came back, rejuvenated, you know, released a review, and it would have been nothing said. For sure.
You gotta have tough
What he
skin,
could
man.
have did was he could have made like a review waiting in the wings and then just did a time release. So again, I go back to Mr. Fruit, one of my favorite guys to watch. He was like, hey guys, I'm gonna go on a vacation. So what I'm gonna do is he recorded enough videos for every single day of his vacation and he had them put out on a time schedule so it looked like he wasn't even gone.
True.
Or he could have just put the videos out. And nobody
Yeah,
would have
but-
never known he left.
Right?
His
really
pepper,
current.
his pepper reviews, he can't do that.
Yeah, he's really current with his too.
Yeah, his style of channel is not like that, basically.
Yeah, his reviews are way too in depth to do that.
Yeah, Angry Joe
He
can't
spoiled
get
his
bigger
audience,
plethora channel
basically.
of videos.
It's the fucking
Zach-
summertime. There ain't really
Zach
much
said
to review
Mike
anyway.
recommends everything.
So like I was saying, it's the summertime. There ain't much to review anyways. We got some indies.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, what games is he gonna review anyway? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure
He's
out.
not gonna review a fucking Nintendo game. He's gonna get copyright.
You know he does. He always rants about that shit. He's like, that's why I
He
don't
hates
fucking
that.
review. That's why I don't review Nintendo games because I can't fucking show shit.
That's how you know he don't do it for the money because he reviewed Zelda.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Can I address that real quick, Danny?
It's a game footage.
What?
Really?
About the YouTubers who get mad when they get copyright strikes
Crazy.
on their channel for
Save it for the
content
final round.
that is already copyright strike to begin with.
For the final round.
The old NES.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You feel a little perturbed. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, dog. I feel you.
I can find out short and sweet. Anyone can jump in.
Save your shots.
Yeah, save it.
Save your clip.
Oh,
Save
Joel.
your clip.
Joe, let me explain what I think. You know what final round is. You've seen the show. You know what final round is. You got anything that's pissing you off right now, Joe?
This Angry Joe.
Just if you do, save it for the final round.
Pissing me off, right?
Okay, save it for the final round. Save it for the final round. You and Eugene can you just keep it bottled up so they make you even more pissed. You know what I'm saying?
We got a new name for Joel. We call him Angry Joel.
Angry Joel. Yeah. All right, so let's you know what? While we talking about Joel, I wanted to kind of put him on the spot a little bit for our second segment. Our second segment is called. Hold on. I had some music queued up for this segment and shit, but I think I fucked up. Yeah, dude, here we go. We got our Ask Joel segment.
Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat.
All right, what's up, man? Look, man, I want to hit you with a few questions, and you can explain, because there's some things I want to understand, because Terri has told us a lot about you. She talks about you all the time, so there were some things that fucking piqued my interest, if you don't mind, sir. All right, so what the fuck is Sonic and My Little Pony crossover? What is that, man? What the fuck is that?
This is a huge deal, especially very current. So I don't know if you knew this, but Archie Comics, basically, they had to get rid of the Sonic IP, or whatever you want to call it. They had like the longest running video game comic period. So anyway, they dropped it, and it got purchased by IDW. IDW is a another comic producer. They do My Little Pony. They do Batman. They do Ninja Turtles. They picked up a lot of stuff. And the thing is, IDW, actually, it's pretty interesting. They're very big on the crossovers. Like, they actually did a pretty massive crossover between, like, Ninja Turtles and, like, DC Comics, which led to...
that would have been fucking dope. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
It's a good comic. I read the whole series.
I would love to see it. So shoot me a link for that shit. I would definitely check that out.
One of my all-time favorite moments in comic book history has to be Batman explaining to Raphael, "This is where I watched my parents get murdered." It was a very surreal scene. Like, how did that happen? But to get down to it, what happened was I'm a huge Sonic fan. Like, you know, they say that the Sonic fandom is very toxic. I'm probably on the toxic side of it. Very respectful of it. I really like it. He can do no wrong. I don't like the year 2006 didn't happen to me. It was all blur.
Do you eat chili dogs?
So what happened was
Ignore
right, out of the woodwork, these kids in the Navy, right? They came up to me. They knew I was a huge Sonic fan because my wife, she always gets me Sonic wallets. Like, here's one right here.
Okay, all right.
Oh, so you like Sonic, huh? And I'm like, yeah, why? What's up? And they were like, yo, let me tell you about this motherfucker named Rainbow Dash. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? And literally one thing leads to another, where these guys are literally trying to tell me that this pony is faster than Sonic. And I was like, yo.
What?
I can, like, go into in-depth detail. Like, just got done, like, off the back of proving how Sonic is faster than, like, the Flash and Superman. Don't make me.
No.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Sonic will get destroyed.
It turns out it was a big deal. But I'm just saying, it's a huge following, and with IDW now in control of the Sonic franchise, very well may see it. But yeah,
Are you fucking serious? So there is this crossover between Sonic and My Little Pony. Like this is happening. Like this shit.
A pretty significant following, and if I had to point out to something, it's probably because they're both of similar style of art.
Zach said, "Rip Sonic."
My daughter watches My Little Pony.
I can't fucking see it.
Kaiser, relax your pants. Sonic Mania is coming. We're gonna get Sonic Forces. He's back.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think so. Yeah, Sonic's. I'm a huge fan of Sonic. I streamed that fan made game too that came out. It was like the Sonic Before the Years. Have you ever played that, Joel?
Oh yeah, I did see that, and I think there was another. Well, maybe it was Terry.
There's two of them. Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah, they've got some. What's his name? I want to say it's like Christian Whitehead. Christian Whitehead. He made a fan made game. It was so good. Sega was like, yeah.
It's the same dude. It's the same dude. I played both of his games. Hey, dude, they're so fucking good. Like, it's unimaginable how like great they are. Like when you play it, you just kind of get pissed at Sega because it's like, how come you couldn't fucking do this? This was one dude who just loved Sonic so much that he made like one of the best fucking Sonic games to come out. It's just so weird.
So hold on. Actually, if you look at the chat right now, Zach Kaiser, right? I don't know if you knew this or not. He has literally did the Sonic cycle in his last 3 posts. He's like, Sonic is dead. And then the next Sonic game is coming out, and he's like, yo, Sonic Mania is all my hopes and dreams. And then he's like, I will boycott it if it fails. It's literally the Sonic cycle. And he just went through it in 3 posts.
So, I'm hyped for Sonic Mania, though. That's gonna
Sonic Mania is coming out because Sonic Forces is gonna bomb.
Oh no, negative! Are you kidding me? How it can't possibly bomb because it literally has a create a character, so you can make your own furry character, which is like 80% of the Sonic fan base.
Well, you can make your own Sonic. You can make your own kind of like.
Yes.
What? Really? Oh shit! I'm sorry.
That's like the hook of Sonic Forces.
Yeah, it's not really a Sonic game anymore. You're just making a furry.
Yo, listen.
Hold up.
I mean, a Sonic game is what you make it. Sonic is more. He's transcended more than what it is. You're gonna get disappointed no matter what. So you might as well have fun with it while you do it.
Okay. All right. So I mean, I'm still trying to fathom Sonic existing where My Little Pony is. Like, I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together, and it's coming up 7, which means it's not adding up for me.
You're trying to make sense out of talking anthropomorphic people, and that's your problem, right? Like, Rule 34 exists. Like, one of my favorite things to do in deployment is I go and I'll get buddies. I'll be like, hey, have you guys heard of Rule 34? And they're like, what? I'm like, come up with anything and type Rule 34, and we'll just try it to see what, if the internet has failed us, and we have not been failed yet. So,
are you serious?
Dude, if you're ever bored and you just want to see what people can do, just do it. Just come up with anything in the world, type it, and then do space R34. Hit enter, Google Images. You will be amazed.
Hold up. I'm about to try this shit right now. Let's see. All right, let's see what is crazy. What could I fucking type in? Maybe let's do the Flash.
Oh God.
The Flash cross-dress. Rule 34.
Why you gonna do that to my mans like that?
Right, because you mentioned it. Let's see. Let's see what comes up. You said and images, right?
Google Images. You might have to remove some adult search settings.
I never remove it.
I don't know how your parents are with their privacy.
What the fuck?
Parents?
Are you fucking serious, man?
I don't even know what you're looking at, but it sounds like
it's Flash dressed up like Bruce. Hold on. All right, I'm out. Hold the fuck up.
Poor Danny. He cannot erase what he just seen.
I cannot unsee it. All right. Let's move on because of my head. All right. So I wanted to ask you because I wasn't really sure on what your favorite platform was, but what is your favorite gaming platform? Okay, so you're an Xbox guy. Okay, and what are you excited for on Xbox coming out?
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. Mike, you getting that too, right?
Mike, you're muted.
Yeah, Mike, you're muted. Hold on. First of all,
yes, I'm getting Destiny 2.
Before you go ahead, before you say anything. There we go. Okay, now what we say?
Yes, I'm getting Destiny 2 on both platforms.
Okay, so you're getting it on both. Okay, all right. So Destiny is what you're feeling right now. Have you seen the Dragon Ball game though?
I did. That did look pretty interesting. The idea of a true tournament fighter DBZ is interesting to me.
Isn't that like? Did you see the graphics of that shit?
That was amazing.
Yes, dude. That shit. I swear that's one of the most interesting games I saw at E3 with Xbox reveal, and I was pretty surprised at how dope it was, man. So Xbox kind of got some shit coming up. You getting that Xbox X? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, which I am so happy about the name, the Xbox One X, and I think Terry discovered it today over lunch. Where if you literally abbreviate it, it's literally Xbox.
It's true though. It is actually. It is.
So I can just call it the Xbox and be done with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Make another machine and
Everyone right now, I guarantee you, everybody right now watching, you just stopped and you thought about it. You're like, oh shit.
Hell yeah! Everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
We pointed it out like months ago, or like around E3.
Well, that's where I saw it. Like, I'm not claiming I came with something new, but like, I'm telling people about this, and they're like, "No, it isn't, Joel. You're stupid." Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I saw it on like a forum, and I'm like, so.
I actually noticed it when they first did it, and I was actually more triggered that they actually called it that. I was like, are they really calling it the 1X?
So when they
I was like, if you really abbreviate it,
you're gonna have a dumb, lazy name. I called that.
I feel like it's so like because you know how like all these guys they'll come up with like weird names to call their systems. Like you have your like when the first Xbox came out, they used to do like M with a money symbol for it. For Microsoft, or then they got their PS1s or their PS4s and whatnot. And then they had the X-Bones. So the fact that it's just Xbox, it works out.
That's true, because now it does get rid of the X-Bone shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that.
X-Bone X.
Right, X-Bone X. I was going to say, like, if you really abbreviate it, it's just like double X, like softcore porn. It's just two X's and shit. It's like you get all the moaning without penetration. Yay! But,
So what are they going to call the next system?
Some real life channel action.
It's going to be, hell yeah. The next system. It's like we sexual as shit today. All right, so let's go to the next question here. I think you answered this in our pre-call, but you said what?
Sycamore's right about you, Danny.
I know he is. That's all right, man. I'll be okay, man.
This nigga was talking about fucking dick swinging and shit.
Man, that shit flapped like cloth. Right,
yo, so listen, don't be mad that he's asking the hard questions, okay?
You saw what Sycamore said, right? You saw what Sycamore said,
right? Yeah, I saw what he said, yes. He said he could tell I'm horny. Hey. Like I said, I'm going to put some shit out there, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my wife walked in on my birthday, ass naked while we was live streaming, because she was ready for that action.
Be like, which episode was that?
Right, motherfuckers coming to this shit right now. They're like, episode 20, 30? No, that shit is deleted from life. So, nobody can see that, but I'm just putting it out there.
That's the whole reason why we got a big following right now.
Now you see why motherfucking Cam ain't on, because my wife here. He's trying to be safe. I know I blew Joel's mind with that shit, but yeah, my wife walked in ass naked on the show. So here we go. I got a question for you. I know you answered it.
Can I ask Joel a question?
You said what?
Can I ask Joel a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead. So
what is your favorite Xbox exclusive for 2017?
My favorite Xbox. Slow it down. I have some. So,
It came out this year.
For 2017?
He said 2017. So what's your favorite exclusive this year?
I'm actually a huge fan, right, of some of these indie games coming out, right? Like a big thing for me was Pit People. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's on PlayStation, but I had a lot of fun with that.
Okay.
I respect that answer. Yeah, I actually respect that answer.
Yeah, me too. Hold on. I'm gonna have to give you this one back, Joel. There you go, man. There you go.
I don't know if PlayStation is doing it, but like since I was deployed, I didn't have a lot of the only reason I found out about this is because I had horrible internet. But I started playing these games that Terry had downloaded that were like free games that we got on the Games with Gold. So I started playing them, and like I'm having a lot of fun with No Time to Explain, Final Station, Mechazin, right? Runbow. It's just
Rumbo. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that I think are only on the Xbox. Or maybe they're so small that I just haven't heard of.
They're on PC. A lot of those are on PC too.
Yeah, Rumbo came out on the Wii U.
That makes them a Microsoft exclusive.
There you go.
Rumbo came out a long time ago on the Wii U.
On the Wii U?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not really like a system though. So.
Oh shit!
But I mean, I was asking if Pit People out of beta yet because I think it's still in beta.
Holy shit!
What about PUBG? Not hype for PUBG.
PUBG.
Zach Kaiser, I agree with you. It's because the Xbox is a PC.
Well, no. Hold on.
I'm about to start a whole.
It's PC retarded.
Yeah, that's not what's hot.
That's what you said. The people on stage told me that.
No, that's fundamentally.
Start a whole debate.
Hold on, I got to do another one. Okay, that's not what it is.
IQ
Don't
71.
make me whip out, Microsoft Internet Explorer and Edge and USB up keyboard and show you what's up.
I mean, Edge isn't bad though.
Was that 3 lives, Danny?
That was 3 lives. He has 4 left.
Oh, there we go.
You said what?
Oh, he gets 7 lives? Wow.
Well, he lost some in the pre-call.
Well, I mean, hey.
We all lost. I lost 5 for the dick physics. So I got 5. Hold on, I just mentioned it again. Fuck.
Oh, dude, yeah. So
there we go. All right.
Hey, guys, Sycamore's talking about what is it? PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Yeah,
PlayerUnknown. Why are you not out on the Xbox yet? But he's right. I guess there's like a lot of people banning due to stream sniping or something that I saw on one of the internet where people will follow favorite popular streamers and they'll just be blaring the car horn next to him the whole time, which I'm like, that is hilarious.
Well, here's the thing, though. He's banned for that. They banned people for that, and they banned some streamers for shooting, their partners or something. That they had that same problem with what was that other game? There was another game that was doing that, but if you ran duos or quads. If you wanted to make room in a car and you shot your own teammate just to do that, you would be banned.
Is it like a permaban or what's up with that?
I think it's 30 days.
Dang,
that's
fucked up, ain't it? Because they feel like this person waited in the queue, they loaded in, they matched up with your team, you felt like they were shitty and you shot them just to save room for the car. That is kind of shitty though.
It reminds me of freaking Neverwinter. You'd go into a damn game and people could see your specs before you loaded in, and if they didn't like your specs, they would just kick your ass out before you fully loaded in. And so you would just be on a constant cycle trying to get into a damn game, and you couldn't because people would keep voting you out before you even loaded in.
Right.
Damn, that's shitty as fuck.
But this is different because isn't it like the maker of the game? He's like banning you from playing. Period.
Well, if you stream snipe, you get longer ban. Like if you shoot your partner in game, it's 30 days. If you stream snipe, if you do it, I think it's twice. It's a perma ban.
I think the problem is they can't prove that people are actually stream sniping.
Well, I mean, stream sniping is fucked up. But it's hard to stop because you are presenting the game, and it's like I see where you're at.
What I'm saying is that some people are saying they're getting banned, but they're not actually doing it.
That too. I saw that too, where people were just
So-
there, and they got
So, I mean,
banned and
they-
shit.
But it seems like they just ban people just because I guess they don't want people playing the game.
Well, you know what? That
dude's so petty, man. I don't know.
Joel,
I already
that
went on
leads-
rant about that.
Joel, that leads into one of my other questions too, because I know you're a military guy, man. These military video games that have like these, you know, like Call of Duty or even like PUBG or something like that, how close is it to like what you actually do? Like,
it is the most inaccurate thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
There's no mustering. You realize I muster like 4 times a day? Just to let my bosses know that I have not like escaped from work and I'm still at work. I have not done any computer-based training in any Call of Duty. I haven't sat there do any on any given week that I'm in the Navy. I say that at least a third of my time is dedicated to training about how I'm not supposed to beat my wife, the dangers of alcoholism.
God damn.
Like, it's like, dude, it is the most. Like, I don't even want to get political, but it is the most liberal-fueled bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I don't think you should beat your wife, though.
I've done so much sitting in an office with freaking PowerPoint presentations about the dangers of, like, getting tattoos and putting out, you know, personal information out on Facebook. And I don't know, maybe I go to the range and I shoot a gun, you know, maybe once a month if I'm lucky. Like,
well, let me ask you this: when you shoot the gun, can you like wall run, or like is that not something that's?
So hold on, this is one of my favorite times I've ever been in the military. So we were doing this moving gun range for Cat. It was a Cat Terri qualification where we have to do a bunch of obstacles. And some of them are kind of cool. So I did 2 things. So the first was I tried to find out how you pass this test, right? And the first thing was like, okay, you got to do this 1,000-yard shot, and then you got to do these other shots. And I'm like, how does this point system work?
Right, like, what the fuck?
Basically, they rigged up the point system where none of it made any sense, where if you followed the rules, all that mattered was getting the job done within 60 seconds. And I'm like, people spend most time trying to shoot 3 shots from like a standing, kneeling, prone position and 1,000, right? And the people that are failing are wasting all the time there. So I'm like, oh, I have an idea. So I did the course and I just threw 3 bullets down the range. I didn't try to aim. I didn't try to hit anything, right? And then I just sprinted to like the next station, which is a lot closer shot, and I just drill them. And they were like, hey, you didn't take these shots. And I'm like, I don't care. I just want to go home. So, like, it's things like that. So the military is definitely different, especially today's military. Maybe the Marine Corps, it's different, but I actually am terrified that it's not. And I do think, you know, with the way politics are going now, it's changing. Like General Mathis, he's demanded a review of all the training that they're giving our armed forces. And I'm pretty sure he's going to look at it and he's going to be like, what the fuck are we teaching these kids? There are memes about this. It'll be like a pie chart where like 98% of like, you know, what I learn in the military is like drug awareness, sexual assault prevention, domestic abuse avoidance. It's like 2% my actual job.
So what you're saying is you glad Call of Duty isn't like that? Could you imagine if we had to go through that fucking shit in the game, though?
If they did a Call of Duty based on my experience in the Navy, it would look like this. It would be like the No Russian episode would be like you trying to get into the airport and like avoid the lines to get to first class seating. Like I need to fly out here. It'll be like, let me see if I can get a military discount so I can get a Bloody Mary because this is my 3rd flight and I'm tired.
Could you imagine playing like press X to fucking trip on your trip? You know, like that would be fucking shit.
It'd be like press X to play on phone while not getting caught.
That's terrible, man. Actually, so I'm glad it's not like it.
So maybe if I was like a Navy SEAL in Yemen, right?
Okay.
3 hours of that man's career. Maybe it is like that, right? But the expectation of Call of Duty is like that motherfucker goes from mission to mission to mission to mission, you know,
Right.
to like the world.
Right.
Negative. He's gonna have a brief in there somewhere, guys.
That's true, because like he's automatically like teleported into the action. You said that shit is not going down.
Dude, he hasn't done his DTS at all. How is he gonna get paid for his travel in his freedom rates?
He gets a kill streak.
I'm saying, like, he doesn't talk to admin. No.
All right. So the military base games are like way the fuck off. Like they're not even. What about the guns? Like are some of like are those guns realistic? Like some of those models that they have in the game.
Oh yes, absolutely. Like that's not a hard thing to do. Like I'm pretty sure EA waltzed on down to the Colt factory. But like, yo, what is the? Can we go buy an AR-15? I mean, you can go buy a military rifle, the AR-15. The only difference is an auto sear. You can get all the specs on that stuff. Yeah, those guns are accurate as fuck. But I mean, like
M4
day-to-day usage. Like, how come there isn't the Call of Duty level where, hey, soldier, you need to clean 15 of these rifles before you take lunch break?
It'd be like Call of Duty sales plummeted. Joel directed the Call of Duty 4, and it's just so fucking shitty. Yeah, it's like wow, I don't want to play this shit. I'm gonna go Battlefield.
So, well, I'm just saying, dude. I bet you Battlefield would be even worse. The problem is, right? They couldn't possibly do this. Explain what the military is really like because the numbers for people joining would drop.
Hell yeah! They're like, what the fuck is this? Like, I didn't want to do this. I just want to go, Rambo style. It's like that's not it, motherfucker. You gotta go in. You got rules.
And they make you watch that really, really, really boring like introductory video of what not to do at the job. That's your whole job in the military, just watching those videos all day long.
Dude, it's monotonous. Okay, dude, one day we had like this exercise. These motherfuckers, they walked up to me and like all of us, they were like, hey guys, listen, surprise, we're gonna do a camp out for a week. You're stuck at work. You have 2 hours to prep for this. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I drove home. I'm like, Terry, guess what? I won't be home for the rest of the week. Sorry.
Shit.
I tell you, I grabbed like some clothes, some underwear, a couple like or whatever, and I had to dip back to work. I couldn't leave. Dude, I spent an entire day setting up tents.
Oh my god.
Right? And I'm freaking like dude, that would be the worst Call of Duty. Would it be
It'd be like, what the fuck? It's like press X to set tent. This is some bullshit. Yeah.
I have a question. Speaking of Call of Duty or Joel, World War II, are you excited for it?
Yes. You knew that answer, Mike. Why do you asking dumb questions?
Just have to ask. Because Terry's not excited for it.
Terry don't like that type of shit, though. I don't think you don't get into like those shooters, do you, Terry?
No, I explained the reason why I'm not excited because I'm expecting them to drop the ball somewhere. Like I was super hyped for Battlefield 1, and then they dropped the ball where they made it a World War II game in a World War I setting.
Well, I told you that like a million times. Like no one's gonna sit. I mean, they made a World War I game. It's called Verdun. No one played that.
Yeah, Verdun. Yeah, I know because of all the loading and shit for your gun. Remember, it's like there's no automatics, right?
Yeah, what do you mean all the loading? You mean like the bolt actions?
Yeah, the bolt action bullshit. Yeah, like the fucking cock it back and.
So, if you don't want to make a game that doesn't have automatic weapons, then don't make a World War I game.
Don't.
It's that simple.
Don't lie to me, Gabe. That's all I'm saying. Don't lie to me.
So I will not play Battlefield 1 because it's supposed to be World War I, but it's World War II.
I won't play Battlefield 1 because I'm sick of spawning after waiting for like 5 minutes to get blown up by a goddamn blimp for the 15th time.
All right. Here's this one. How about this? I got a personal question for you, and Terry may be triggered by it, but I'm gonna ask you. What is something?
Yes, Trump 2020. Don't worry.
What is something that Terry does that annoys you? Like, what's that one thing that she does that you just go, "What in the fuck is going on?"
All right, so I mean,
here we go.
Myriad of things, but dude, there's two things that come right off the top. All right, right off the top.
Answer carefully.
Here we go.
Thing, right? When she sleeps, she fucking
Answer carefully.
like I don't know, Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks in her sleep. It is like no joke. Like it's just like bam. Like he was like in this like she used to be like Joel, stop complaining until she did it one day and the Chihuahua was on the bed and that bitch went flying. And she's like, what happened? And Terry dropped
Terry, you get one right there. Terry, you get one right there.
What's the other thing that
All you heard was the dog go, "Arr!" This is fucked.
That is probably I have like a great night's sleep. Dude, I've done that, Achilles. I've done that, man. I've slept on the couch. Like, it has nothing to do with I'm in the doghouse. It has everything to do with I don't want to go to work with bruises. Motherfuckers are doing like Joel, does your wife beat you? They will, because in the Navy, that's all we do. We talk about
shit.
housing.
He said, "It's like Joel, let me pull you to the side," and she'd be like, "You got anything you want to report?" You know, it's like, no, what the fuck? You know?
I'll be like, I don't know. I guess Terry thinks she's fucking. Who's the guy that does like the biking with one testicle? Lance Armstrong. She's like Lance Armstrong in her sleep the way she bicycle kicks.
Oh shit! Wow. All right, you said you had another thing too. What was the other thing?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about like how she kicked the poor dog right now. What was the other thing? That drives me nuts.
Yeah. What about get
Right,
game?
so
What about it?
Terry will do this thing that Terry. What's the
Uh-oh, here we go.
How do I describe it? She's a ruiner. I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but she'll talk about things like Mike. You know, like this happens before. She's a spoiler. That's what she is. She's a spoiler. She spoils things. I remember there was this one video game I was playing. Right, I was all into it. Terry marches her happy ass in the room and she's watching me play, and she was like, "Oh well, this so and so dies and he dies," and I was so mad. Right?
Yes. I was in a party chat with you. She was like,
she can play more than me, right? I was so mad. I literally got up, I took the disc out, and I'm like, back to GameStop with you. I was so mad, like I didn't want to do it anymore. To this day, I haven't finished it.
So Joe, she's one of those types right there. Walks to Star Wars films, you yell out the ending, and they walk out.
Terry would be that person, yes.
But I don't know why you fucking watching this movie. You know, Han Solo. You know.
Anyway, this all happened. Blah, blah. So if you do not watch something that Terry has not seen, be prepared to have like you might as well watch the movie with Wikipedia open.
I remember that too. There too.
Oh shit!
And she's like, "You're not going to GameStop." He's like, "Watch me."
See now, be in my area, right? And you go into a major release movie and you yell at the ending, you will get your ass kicked.
Well, she won't yell it out though. She'll only tell it to me. Like she'll be like, "This is so stupid." Like this is so it's just me, and I'm just sitting there like.
Boy, you steaming, boy. I can tell, man. You like, God fucking damn it. Oh, Terry, I didn't know that about you. Why, Terry? Why are you doing that?
A low-key troll. Wow.
Yeah, Terry, why are you doing that?
Dude, why do you think? Hold on. Now I'm on one, guys. Now I'm on one. Why do you think Terry's so good at streaming and like doing these Let's Plays so she can ruin it for the world? Here's another big one, and this is more than just me, right? This is for guys everywhere, I think. Right? All right. Terry does not like taking my advice, but I will be goddamned if she won't take the same advice just from another source. For instance, Terry started streaming. I was so happy. I was like, Terry, I'm so glad you took my advice. I told Terry that she should start streaming years ago. And then Terry comes out of the fucking blue. He's like, yeah, Mike said I should train. Shut the fuck up. Like, I said that years ago. And then she's like, oh, yeah, well, you know, it didn't really make sense when you said it. I was like, you know. So I think that's a guy thing.
Oh, because that's why I'm her best friend. He always takes my advice.
Oh shit! I can tell, man. I would be kind of shitty. Talking about goddamn,
their wife will tell them something, they ignore it, but then their best bud will say the same thing, and then you all of a sudden you pay attention. It goes both ways.
Well, you gotta make it interesting when you say it. I think it does go both ways.
I am so guilty of that myself. I'll take advice from everyone else except for my lady.
See, it just depends on the advice. Like my wife, you know, she'll spit some shit out, and I'll think to myself, I'm not fucking doing that. But then, you know, there's sometimes where she'll give me some advice, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, you know, honestly, that may work. You know what I mean? I'll try it. You know, I'm kind of like 50-50. It just depends on what it is that she's offering advice on. She's offering me advice on like some hustle and shit. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take it. But if she's coming to me with some computer, no. You made me miss a fucking episode. Right, yo, because your girl right there, and she like...
I can't say shit.
Yeah, you can't say shit.
Oh, come on, you can say something, man. You can say something, man.
I'm trying to have fun tonight. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this then, Terry. I'm gonna give you some reback. I'm gonna give you some revenge here. What is one thing that Joel does that like fucking annoys the shit out of you? Hold on, maybe should I have asked that? You know, I don't know. Yeah, what the fuck? Let's go. Let's see what you have, Terry.
I can say that.
Do we have enough time? Hold on. Let me see.
There's plenty of things he does that annoys me, but one of them is, you know, unique to him. I don't think anybody else does it.
Oh.
When he sleeps with his knees up. And then he swings his knees back and forth.
I do.
You sleep like a creative character.
I'm trying to avoid the kicks.
He's trying to block the kicks.
Oh shit. Awkward.
You know, and then it's just, it just drives me nuts with him swinging his legs back and forth when he's sleeping.
So
it's like a damn pendulum.
So I think I don't know how long I've been doing that, but I think it's because I got used to like sleeping in really cramped spaces.
That could be it. What's up, Prime Time?
It's something he definitely started when he got in the Navy because he's used to sleeping on the boats in like really tight areas. So he's used to being cramped up. So I guess now he needs to be cramped up even when he's in areas. So, you know, like he'll go do like a hotel or whatever with a king size bed, and he'll be all cramped up in the corner with his knees in the air.
But you know what? I think the only reason why you know that is because you do kick him. Now I know he's telling the truth. Now I know he's telling the truth.
I'm joking, dude. Like it's just, dude. It is no joke. It's like straight heel. Like it hurts.
Terry,
God damn.
Terry,
like, you know when you play like that game with your buddies, like, yo, hit me in the arm, and you tense up so it doesn't hurt so bad.
Right.
Your friend's a jerk and he catches you when you're not looking, he punches you in the arm. It really hurts. So imagine if you were asleep, right? And the guy just kicks you right in like the hip.
Yeah, you remember that nigga Brad from Dead or Alive?
Yeah.
That's what Terry
Yeah.
Terry, you remember
be
when you were
sleeping and kicking your ass? Yeah.
Terry, you remember when you were telling me about him and his alarm clocks?
Oh my God, he drives me nuts. Oh my God, this jerk face. Instead of just setting one alarm and getting up when that one alarm goes off, no, he has like 6 alarms, and each one is set for 5 minutes after the other. So and then as each one goes off, he snoozes it. So I'll have like 15 alarms going off within a 30-minute time frame. And it drives me up the wall.
So the point of doing that is I really don't want to get up.
Yeah, I feel you.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I just said more than one alarm.
a lot. Yeah.
But it's funny. I mean, she's just like laid down in bed, and she's like, I asked her how her day was like the next day. She's like, I didn't get no sleep. Because goddamn Joel had 60 goddamn alarms going off at the same time.
Well, that's because you kicking him. Shit, he got to get prepared. I get a picture. You got it set up to your kick. He like, all right.
See, that's how I know you working hard.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
So
I
Terry,
need to wake up.
very
Work in the
often
morning.
she also doesn't like to take like good sound advice either. Like for instance, she's like, Joel, once I wake up, I'm awake. I can't go back to sleep. And I'm like, Terry, why don't you start day drinking?
You just take a double shot of Hennessy. It'll get you there.
Right? Like, just we'll smooth this whole thing out. I'm losing sleep. Listen, Jameson, Coke, sleeping pills, it'll get you there.
I don't know how sound that advice is, but I feel you, man.
Usually, most of your problems are solved with alcohol.
All right. So we're, you know what? Let's get off of Joel because we did already.
Let's get our potluck news.
Yeah, we got enough, man. Thank you for taking the time to answer the questions, man. Thank you for being a good sport about it. Thank you, Terry, for letting that shit happen because I know it was on your watch. Okay, so let's go into our potluck news segment here, starting with Destiny 2. I know, Joel, you hyped for this, but, PC guys, man, here's the thing. They're locking down some functions for Destiny 2 on PC, basically like FPS counters and some overlay. And they did say that there would be some issues with OBS. Now, that was the one thing that stuck out.
OBS and Elgato.
Yeah, because they said that you can't play it in full screen mode, but you can't play it in full screen window, which is fine. I mean, it's the same shit. But, it's just weird that they're forcing that function. I think it's because, Blizzard, they're real... Because aren't they using Blizzard servers, right?
Yes.
So, and Blizzard is, like, really good at keeping, like, cheaters out. I mean, people still get in, but they're, like, really good at keeping cheaters out. And I think that's what it is. It's their anti-cheat that's, like, going to block a lot of shit. So they're just letting everybody know ahead of time, hey, when you try to fucking load this shit up on OBS, make sure you get this shit right. You're not going to be able to use third-party counters. You're going to have to use, like, Blizzard's FPS counter if you want to keep track. Which isn't too bad, but, I just thought I'd share that with y'all, since you guys, or some of you are hyped about Destiny 2. Isn't Destiny 2 like 900p 30 on Xbox and 1080p 30 on PlayStation?
I think so.
Okay,
Yep.
so, that's odd. All right.
The PlayStation get the real version.
No, PC got the real version. Then they go PlayStation. Yeah, because we get 60 FPS. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so real version, cool version, and then Xbox version.
The Chinese knockoff.
The PC version is going to be incomplete for a whole year.
That's true, though. It's going to be like, damn, I get 60 FPS, but I have no guns.
The whole game will probably be incomplete for a whole year like the first one.
Well, Terry, you know what I said last week, right? About this.
You and I agreed about how ridiculous Destiny was.
So much DLC left over from the first game, you got enough to make a sequel.
Here we go with the bullshit.
The beta is probably the full game, you guys. Don't get your hopes up.
So we will see. So I'm going to be honest. I'm a convert to Destiny. I played Destiny 1 when it first came out. I got to, like, the Vault of Glass, which was his first raid. And I gave it right the fuck up because I hated it. Mainly because I was playing with people I hated. And I didn't have any fun. So literally this deployment, I was out there and two of my buddies were like, hey, dude, you should play Destiny with us. And I'm like, dude, fuck that game. They're like, no, do it, whatever. And I'm like, oh, fine, whatever. I'll
And
play
you should stuck to your guns.
Well, I did for like a month, but I was like, dude, I was going through some weird shit in my life. So I was like, I need me some goddamn friends, right? It's like, I make friends on the Xbox or about to make friends with Jack Daniels again. And I've been down that road. And Jack Daniels, he's an expensive friend. So anyway, so what happened was I got it, and I just started having a blast. Like, I got all the DLC, I got all the downloadable content. My friends, they caught me up to the game. They got me up to 4. I actually beat my friends who had been playing for all 3 years of Destiny. I beat them to 400.
Shit.
I got more people in the command, right, that I was with. Like, they found out, they're like, oh, you guys play Destiny? He's like, oh, I love Destiny. I'm like, yo, I started my own clan, which was something I didn't think I was ready for, nor do I think I qualified to do, but I do it anyway. And we just have shit tons of fun playing together. And That's what Destiny is about. Destiny is not about doing it by yourself. If you do Destiny by yourself, it kind of sucks. But if you got friends, it's awesome.
Yeah, I noticed that too. You know, that's why I can't wait till it come out because, you know, I never got a chance to really play it because I didn't have an Xbox. You know, I just got a PC. So, you know, since they're giving, ain't no fail. So, you know, I was kind of hyped when I heard that it was getting PC bound. You know, they gave a little love to it, you know, saying that they're using Blizzard servers, which means they care about connection. You know, they care about people getting connected, staying connected. You know, the servers are going to be healthy as fuck, especially if they use Blizzard's servers. You know, they've been running servers for years and years and years and years, so the experience is there, you know, to cut lag and, you already know how servers are, especially like Ubisoft shit. I know Terry get triggered with that, but, you know, it's like, you know, they really care about that, so I'm happy to hear that shit.
They give me hype when they show me new games, and then they crush me.
And they crushed me. And they had to just start releasing the crew too. God damn it if I won't buy that. Fuck.
Oh yeah, the crew. You know what? I'll get that second one. I think I'm gonna get that number 2.
Oh yeah, and Joel just got me triggered recently about Ubisoft. I guess they got rid of Turtles in Time.
Oh yeah, so my buddy was looking for a copy of Turtles in Time, and I was like, you can just download that on the Xbox. And I'm like, Turtles in Time reshelled. He's like, really? I was like, yeah. And I was showing him on the Xbox Live Store, and I'm like, wait, where'd it go? What? And I ended up Googling it. Ubisoft lost the goddamn rights to Turtles in Time Reshelled. So if you don't have that on your Xbox now, you cannot get it.
Right.
Damn.
And I bought that shit. I own it. But it's gone.
Oh, if you have a PC.
Well, it's just
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you got, you know.
That issue with Ubisoft where I bought the gold version of the crew when it first came out, $80 for their gold version. Ubisoft decided, you know what, we're going to get rid of the gold version. All right. So when I went to go play the crew, I lost my season pass, which was included in it. And they're like, no, you don't own the season pass. You have to buy the season pass. I was like, no, I bought the season pass in the gold version. I even pulled out my statements off of the website for Microsoft to prove that I bought that shit. And they're like, oh, well, we don't have it on the store anymore. We got rid of that bundle, but here, we'll just give you a new code for a season pass, because I refused to buy a new one. I was like, no.
Hell yeah, that would have been fucked up.
For the game and season pass, and you're gonna go and get rid of a bundle?
Yeah,
that would have been fucked up.
God damn it, I'm getting by the crew.
So yeah, anybody who has Ubisoft games, especially on console, double check that you can still play them, because they did that with a lot of their games. They got rid of a lot of bundles and stuff off the marketplaces.
See, so
you might not have content that you thought you once did. Like even like what was it? Oh crap, something Turbo. Trackmania Turbo. They took Trackmania Turbo completely off the market. The only way you can own it is in a bundle with the crew now. So if you had bought Trackmania Turbo by itself when it came out, you no longer have it. You have to buy the bundle to own it. And I was like, I already own the crew and I already own Trackmania. You're not going to make me buy the bundle for the same 2 games I already own. So I had to go and chew their asses out online. So for them to give me so that they would give me a new game code to play the damn game that I already bought, because they want you to buy it again. Ubisoft is effing up big time.
Ubisoft is solely the reason why we should go back to discs.
See, that's why I'm glad. Go ahead.
The Turtle thing isn't their fault. That's a licensing issue.
I mean, it's really their fault. It's their game. And
I mean, can you buy Alan Wake right now?
You got my money. It's their fault.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like this, you know.
It's not their fault.
You just got to be reliable. You know?
I gave them my money, and their product doesn't work because it's their goddamn name on the game. It is their fault.
Yeah, it's in the fine print.
Well, you know, I feel like this. That's
goods and services.
Well, that's why I'm happy to hear that.
I mean, people can't download Alan Wake right now because of music.
The event that some shit happens, you got to give me my money back.
But here's the thing, though. I'm just hearing all of that. That's why I'm glad Blizzard is taking care of it, because I don't want to go through all that shit, you know. And like, if you look at their track record, they didn't do any of that shit Ubisoft did. You know, like if their shit was down, you know, you knew ahead of time. You know, they had compensation for that shit. You know, and that's why, you know, Destiny 2. You know, they're not going to go the Ubisoft route. They said, fuck that. We're not doing that. You know, especially if it's debuting on PC too. We need to make sure the cheaters aren't there. We need to make sure them servers is right. And, you know, I'm happy that they actually taking the time, you know, that's their priority. That means that how they're going to treat the game, and that's promising. So, I'm hyped for that shit. And let's see what else we got. WNBA and NBA Live 18. What you guys think about that?
I'm cool with that.
It's
They
not
look
gonna,
so,
it's not gonna
they
help
look,
it.
I don't see the problem.
they look soulless.
I mean, nobody's gonna care about it, honestly. I mean, nothing against the WNBA, but it's not gonna change anything.
I think the reason why nobody's gonna care because it's on live. You know what I'm saying? NBA Live is like trash.
Not just that. If you pick a WNBA player, you can't dunk.
Yeah.
So,
And the WNBA is not as popular as the NBA.
They're layup people because
Yeah, they're
women aren't
layups.
tall enough to dunk it.
there's only one person who's ever been able to dunk, if I can remember.
Isn't that Griner or whatever, Brittany Griner, whatever the fuck her name is?
Yeah, I think that was her name, Brittany something.
Fucking
Okay.
dying.
Right, so it doesn't change your hype levels on NBA Live. It's not gonna make you want to choose it over 2K.
I mean,
It was trash.
a lot of people have been saying NBA looks good this year, like 3MG and people who are playing it at E3. They're saying
They say
that
that
it's
every year.
actually gotten better.
Well, they said that about 16.
And that
It's the
shit
same
was
people.
trash.
And that shit sold 8,000 copies.
Certain
Yeah,
people,
like-
certain people have said that in the future, but not the people that I'm speaking of. But I mean, I don't know. I won't like automatically write it out and say it's trash until I put my hands on the demo, which is coming out soon.
Well, tell me what
Yeah,
you think
Brittany
of that
Griner
shit.
is the
It shouldn't
Brittany
matter.
Griner is the girl
Optional.
that
You
done.
don't have to use those characters or anything.
What you think, Terry? I mean, like, do you think that's a good thing for them to kind of like feature,
I think it's
WNBA?
good that they put it in there because they need more representation anyway. But at the same time, it's still optional. No one's forcing you to use any of that stuff in your game. So why get upset about it being in your game? You don't have to use it.
Now, will it be like the MMA games where if one person picks a WNBA team, the other team has to be a WNBA team? Because I'm going to be honest, like if me and Terry were playing and she picked, I don't know, the Chicago Sky, I think that's what they're called. All right, I'm really like, let me go with the LA Lakers. I don't think the matchup's going to even out. But the old MMA games, right? Ronda Rousey, well, she was good. But I mean, like, you don't put Ronda Rousey up against, that Silva guy.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
I don't know. I would like to see that shit. I mean, hopefully that would be kind of a cool thing, though. Like,
come back.
Yeah, I would love to whoop somebody's ass.
Somebody come up with WNBA and it's like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna put LeBron on that ass.
Yeah,
And
they
it's like,
would
let's
get
see.
this. If you lose, oh my god, I ain't gonna say nothing.
It's like when I used to play Street Fighter and I used to play
It's
Dan.
over.
It's like motherfucker winning tournaments and shit. Like, I got fucking.
If you let Cheryl Swoops cross you up,
Woo! That's a highlight reel.
just put down the controller. Just turn off your PlayStation.
You just get up and shoot.
Didn't FIFA add like women national teams like a couple years ago?
Yep. But you couldn't.
No one played as them.
You couldn't
Yeah,
play.
nobody's gonna play as them.
I just, I appreciate the gesture. I just wish it wasn't on live.
It's a good option. It's just.
Yeah,
I just wish it wasn't on NBA Live, though. That's the thing, though. NBA Live fucking is trash. I know, Mike, you like that shit, but that shit
it's
is
their game. It's not
garbage.
even the graphics. It's the way the game feels. When you play it, you feel like you're playing with stick figures and shit.
Yeah, that shit is stiff as fuck. It's like, what the fuck is
like-
this shit? Then I gotta put in a fucking Tekken string combo just to dunk. This is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't like that shit at all.
That's the best thing about live though is their presentation's always on point. Like the
It's like, damn, this shit look
commentary,
good, but I
all that.
can't play it. I can't play this shit.
But then as soon as the
all about
jump
good
ball, it's
graphics.
like, nah, I'm good.
It's like motherfucking Telltale made the dunks. It's like, damn, why I gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying? Why I gotta do all this shit just to fucking? I remember NBA Jam. It would just hold B until you hit A when you near the rim. Like, goddamn, why I gotta hold up and then hold back while holding B and X to do this dunk? They're like, fuck that shit. I just want to shoot it.
Shit, when they kind of just went downhill.
But what are we gonna do to get like an NBA Street or that home court?
Hell yeah, I would. That would. Be
They got another one out. It's called NBA. What is it called, Mike?
Don't even talk about that.
NBA Playground. Yeah, that shit is trash though. That shit is fucking
I'm mad
garbage.
I have that game, yeah. I need to lose a life for owning that game.
Oh, you do? Hold on, let me get it to you right here.
Hey Leon, did they even add like all the
it didn't
features to
even
the
go.
Switch version?
They probably did. You know, that's why I'm mad I bought that damn thing.
What now? What'd you say?
You gotta unlock characters and shit. They start you.
I said,
off
have
with
they
bum
have they
ass
even like
characters.
finished the Switch version of the game yet? 'Cause I think they've given out free content until they give it out. I don't think they.
You know, Preston about to go in.
You know he about to go in. As soon as you say Switch, as soon as you hear Preston talk about fucking Switch, you know we about to put an 88 monologue on why it should fail, but he loves it.
I don't have the Switch, but I don't have the Switch version. But yeah, they fixed it where you can go online on the Switch version.
Yeah.
All right.
They made people pay full price for a game, and it's not even fully there. Everyone
Here
else
we
is
go.
playing
Look, Leon.
I mean, they made people pay full price for a console. That's good voice chat.
I have the Xbox One version, and I just noticed they added the price point where you can buy and unlock everything.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see anyone playing that anymore. Anyways, so.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not getting it. You know, NBA
stay away
Live
from that
looks
game.
fucking garbage.
Stay away. If you want to play NBA Jam, buy NBA Jam.
Buy NBA Jam. Don't get Playgrounds. Just get you an emulator, a Raspberry Pi, or something.
It's backwards compatible on Xbox. You can get it on PlayStation now. Or PC. It's on PC, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's on PC. Yeah,
It's on everything.
It's on PC
if you emulate it.
I mean, honestly,
it's on PC. You know,
I have no clue what games go to PC and don't go to PC anymore.
Yeah, that's because you're not informed. All right, so let's go.
Red Dead on PC still? No, that game's been out forever.
All right, so next game. Speaking of Telltale Dunks, Telltale has the new Batman Season 2. Anybody test out that Batman Telltale's game?
I did. I played the whole
but
thing.
I'm about to pick it up though.
Right now, I'm gonna say if you go pick it up now before the 8th.
I kind of want to wait for it to come out.
Hold on there. If you get the game now before it drops, you get Season 1, and then you also get some of the episodes from Season 2 starting when it comes out.
Oh, really?
Or
Right.
you could just go read the comic. I mean, same thing.
Yeah, I watched the new trailer for it, and honestly, it didn't look that good.
Man,
I'm a Batman fan.
Actually, the comic has a better story.
But I'm just saying that's a decent price for a game. You get one full game, plus you also get, first episode of Season 2.
I'm lenient on the word game when you talk about that one.
That's because you don't like. That's because you don't like Telltales.
Right.
I mean, they're not a gaming company. They're like
It is a gaming company.
visual
It is a gaming
novels.
company. What you
They are
That's
a gaming
definitely a
company.
life.
Oh
They publish,
Shit, I don't care what you say. That's a fucking visual novel. That's what it is.
No, I don't agree with that at all. You got
Choose
4
your
lives
own
to kill.
adventure.
It's a
You do realize they publish games too. They published 7 Days to Die, and that's not an actual game.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Telltale. I mean, Batman, whatever.
It's Telltale.
I mean, you played on a game console.
Right.
Right.
And you also play it on the phone, and you also play it on the
Play
tablet.
games on the phone.
It's a linear game.
2 lives left, Achilles.
In a year or
It's
two,
a
you'll be able to
book.
play. In a year or two, you're playing Skyrim on your phone.
Achilles loses lives. What's he got to?
He's got 1 life left.
1 life to live.
He got 1 life to live. His ass silent as fuck.
A book. Like, it's a fucking book.
He's muted.
All right,
Yeah,
so
crazy.
Achilles muted. All right, so
Oh shit.
All right, so next game, actually Take-Two, the GTA publisher and shit, says they love the Nintendo Switch. Like, they love it. And they definitely said that support for their major titles are in the future. So when they say major titles, I'm thinking fucking Max Payne. I'm
Incoming
thinking,
Preston.
okay, here we come. But I ain't gonna say Red Dead Redemption. Fuck you, Mike. I'm not gonna say Red Dead Redemption. But I could see, Grand Theft Auto showing up at one point.
That's what I was saying earlier.
I can see.
You about to trigger a lot of.
I'm about to trigger a whole bunch of motherfuckers right now. I know I am, but I don't give a fuck. So,
I can actually see.
You know they're gonna start bringing up Overcooked.
Right.
Oh, you already know. They're gonna be like, well, what about Street Fighter? It's like
Overcooked is just a horribly optimized game. That game should be easily able to run on a Switch.
Yeah, they definitely made the Switch look bad.
It did, but you know.
But
yeah.
But no, I mean they've already Take-Two's already putting games on there. They're putting their 2K series, which
Didn't
they
they say
put on that.
LA Noir?
Yeah, they say LA Noir. Yep. If it's running that, I mean, honestly, look, I'm like this.
LA Noir is a rumor, and that game's not. They haven't said anything on that game.
Well, here's the thing.
Even though it's an old game, it's graphically demanding too.
I actually think they can run Grand Theft Auto 5.
I think it could run Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes.
I don't know, man.
What
I think it could.
Hold on.
I think it could, man.
Let me ask you a question, Michael.
Hold on. Hear me out.
Which more powerful than a PS3 and a 360?
Hold on. Hear me out. I'm saying that I think it can run Grand Theft Auto 5. They got like the 360 version, not the newer one.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I could see you running the 360 version. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
The only problem with that is they don't
update
those versions anymore. They're gonna have
dip.
Damn, this shit is 2 frames, but I wrecked him. No, I don't know. It's like I can't see online with that fucking audio.
I can see it running
setup.
Chinatown Wars.
Yeah.
Hold on, motherfucker. Hold on. No, that's not true, man.
That's factual.
This is my opinion on the games they're gonna put on there. We already know 2K, wrestling and basketball.
Yep.
Right.
Both games run on last gen consoles still. I don't know. 2K or Take-Two loves that shit.
Well, they literally said that the version, the WWE
I'm just saying that both those games
2K18 is literally the same version. They said there's no cut. They said they held nothing back on all versions of 2K.
Yo,
except
that's
for the graphics.
dope.
Yeah, I understand. What I'm saying is that all these games, like the next big game is probably going to be Borderlands, and that should be able to run on it. They had it running on a Vita.
I don't want that game.
And I already know what you're getting at, man.
So you're saying Borderlands isn't a big game?
It is. I just don't.
It is. It's a big game. It is.
That's a Take-Two game. It ran on the Vita fine.
I don't want it.
The Vita didn't lack that much, to be honest. It wasn't much different than the actual console version.
Yo,
no, that's not what you said. That was hey, Leon. Remember that argument, Leon, that we had about motherfucking just because it was mobile
Borderlands
and that was considered a mobile game. Remember that shit that Preston tried to argue? You can't say that it's close to a console when you argued us to death that because it was on a mobile.
And I've literally heard people love it on the Vita. I don't know.
Yeah, but you just said the word console. You said it's like a console. You can't give it that much props and hate it. I'm sorry, dude. I'm giving you another life.
I didn't even give it props. I said it ran on a Vita.
Here we go. Here we go.
So why am I getting allowed for saying a game can run on the Vita? Why can't it run on the Switch?
That's not the argument. I'm talking about the argument you had with me and Leon when you said that the shit was since it's on a mobile platform, it's a mobile game. Isn't that
what was your argument? Mobile game.
You said Vita. What is Vita then? Is Vita a console or a mobile
I called it a console game. The Borderlands 2 is a console game.
Is Vita a handheld or a console?
It's a mobile
handheld. So is the Switch.
No, the Switch is not a. It's not. See, this. Here we go, Leon again.
He was trying to say the Switch isn't a console because the Vita had console games, and I was like, those games were not console versions.
Well, you also got a lot of JRPGs. You got
the Switch got console versions, not mobile versions.
Like Borderlands on the Vita was like playing my fucking Fallout on the
hell yeah, it's like some bullshit. Yeah, it was not the fucking same.
Preston, the Switch is a hybrid console. I don't care how you cut it.
Right, I don't care how you cut it, slice it.
There isn't anything on the Switch right now besides Nintendo games that makes it.
Well, that's all you need.
All right, so here's let me get to the other part of this. They also talked PC. Now, fuck you, Mike, because here's where the hype is real. They talked Red Dead, and they said that they asked them, "What about Red Dead coming to the PC?"
They said they don't know.
They said that the PC was a very vibrant platform, and the future for Red Dead could be prosperous on a platform like PC. What that said, yeah, but here's the thing. saying that in itself means that all these people who are like, well, they won't put Red Dead on it because of the hackers. That's not how they thinking. So, you know, I'm thinking there's a really big chance that Red Dead 9, it may go like Grand Theft Auto did, and it may, you know, have like a year on consoles and then come out on PC. But is PC bound? I mean, they said that. So that's everything to me, you know. So fuck Switch. I get it, Mike. I failed on that, but let me take my life away from it because I was hyped. You know, I was hyped. But you know, if they ain't coming out on Switch, it's coming out on PC. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Even Lou was laughing at you when you lost your life on that.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
Lou was like, I know where you're going with this.
I was hype as shit. All right, so, okay, next game up. Now, I know Preston going to be shitty about this, but Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 coming to the Switch.
I think that's smooth.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shit, you got Dead Rising, all these damn fucking remasters coming out on the other platforms. I don't see what's wrong with it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it, too. It's like Resident Evil. Yeah.
I support it.
I want to see Bioshock on the Switch.
That's what I'm talking about, taking Bioshock on the go.
That'd be cool.
Give me the whole goddamn series. Boom. On the go.
And it could actually work, too. It could run it. It could do Bioshock.
I knew I lost a life last week because I said I thought it was cool to take, you know, WWE 2K on the go. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's pretty dope, too. It's the full version. Like, you know, they literally reiterated that. They were like, WWE 2K18 will be the same on all platforms, even creative player, online, all of that. They said it'll all be the same, no matter what.
I think that is dope.
That's amazing feat in itself. You know, just to like
that was one reason. That was one reason I even said I'll probably end up getting that one on the Switch just to try it out.
They did say the PC version has a little extras as far as like custom music.
Of course it does.
Because they said the biggest thing they requested was on PC custom music. And they were like, well, and they said that if the music is produced by you and it's not copywritten, you can use it. I'm like, that's because I make music. So you already know I got fucking archives of fucking intro music. So it's going down. You know?
That part I think is kind of dumb in a way. Because I remember when the original Xbox, when it came out, you were able to rip CDs and like put your own music on some of the games. Like I think it was Forza was even one of them.
Yeah, but I don't want to fucking come out to gin and juice or something. I want my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, it'd be dope, yo, if they had fucking special DLC for NBA 2K on the Switch where you could play as old Nintendo characters. That shit would be fucking dope.
Should be dunking on motherfuckers as my fucking princess, like, you know, just dunking
with Bowser and shit.
Yeah. If you can do that kind of thing, that'd be kind of cool.
That shit would be dope, yo.
Yeah, I would support that shit. You know, like Team Mario. It's just like, oh shit.
What? Yo, I would be all over that shit.
Broke his ankles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
your toe would probably be nice, yo. Toe would be like Iverson and shit.
Yeah,
right,
just like, God damn.
Let's get our crying Daniel Cormier out because you know what? BioWare shut down.
Yep, that's our next thing. BioWare Montreal is dissolved. And they got merged into, I think it's called Motive Studios.
Can we please, can you, Danny, please, can you do an applause? Because I'm so happy.
Oh, do an applause there? That's what we need. We need the audience. Here we go. All right.
Best decision we ever made.
Yeah, because that shit, and they literally talked about Mass Effect, and they said that the studio they felt didn't meet expectations, and they felt that the studio could work better with a bigger team, so they merged those two together. So now it's just Motive Studios and shit. But that's crazy that BioWare was like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You made these motherfuckers.
Well, that really hurt because Mass Effect is one of is their bread and butter outside of Dragon. So for them to take, all that hard work and reputation and just throw it down the drain with one bad game, that's
fucked up. Yeah,
but that game got a lot of hate.
That game left such a bad taste in so many people's mouths. It's like people are gonna remember that.
Yeah, that's true.
And now people are gonna be like, if they decide to make another game, do I want to take a chance on it now that we had this one happen? So now You know, before this one, no one ever would have thought like that. They're like, oh, the new Mass Effect, I'm gonna get it day one. I know
instantly,
it's
right?
You know, but now we have the Andromeda thing, so now people are gonna be skeptical.
Think about, is it gonna be fucked up? Are people's legs, you know, are just dead eyes? Are the people's legs glued to the ground when they walk? You know, when they run, do they run like a fucking motorcycle?
Do you think they got too political and that also caused them problems?
I think so too. But you know, remember I told you there was a racist ass dude on the team. He didn't like white people. So you know that's why when you try to build somebody white on BioWare, you can't.
For me, is the gameplay was so dry, and then they had so much filler. It was just boring to play.
Yeah, Joel, there was a racist ass dude on the development team, and he literally they said that he sabotaged some of the game because you can't make a white person. Like at first, the new update you can. But at first
I heard they was purposely making women ugly because
they're making women ugly because they felt like women were objectified. I'm like, it's fucking Mass Effect. You can fucking stick your dick in a Corgan. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is the fucking? It's like, what is that? You know,
So wait, hold on. Let's talk about it. I didn't know about this nonsense about it being political. So you're saying that there was a guy that he did what? Like what was
he sabotaged some of the game. He made it so that you can't make white people, like the skin tone was like always dark, like no matter what you pick. Like you can make it dark.
My character, because I played it when a game released, I did 24-hour stream. I had to make an Asian girl because I couldn't make a white girl.
Yep, you can't make anybody white. And he got booted too from the game too towards the end of it. When it was a huge backlash, you know, it was like Twitter, you know, it was an uprising on Twitter, and they started checking his files and saw that all of the hues of the skin types were like black to like light skin, and it was just like, okay, god damn, that's fucked up. You know, so there was some sabotage there, and I, you know, honestly, I think he you know, right before he knew that he was getting a chopping block, I think he knew his job was getting fucked up, and I think he sabotaged more of the game because, you know, the more I put, you know, time into that game, I see how shit was just unacceptable. Like if you're looking at your character talk to another NPC, and you're looking at characters walk in the background, I swear to God, their legs do not lift up when they walk. Like it just is glued to the fucking ground. And remember I told you they fixed the running. Remember you used to run like you had shit in your ass. But now when you run like a motorcycle, like you lean. You know, when you run and shit, instead of looking like you got shit, you just like defy physics now. So, you know, it's just so fucked up.
Terry, you did a 24-hour stream. Did you run into these physics issues?
There were a couple, but I didn't have it to that extreme.
Yeah, yeah, it was fucked up. And maybe PC version has some real fucked upness, but you know, there was just you had to pay attention. You know, I was just looking in the background like, what?
Yeah, mine though. When I first started playing it, is I'll go and talk to somebody, and then like the camera will get stuck somewhere to where I couldn't even see who I was talking to.
I remember that.
Or if you turn the camera, away from the person, you couldn't hear them talk. You had to look at them a certain way to make them louder. And as you turned away, you couldn't hear them. I'm like, I'm pretty sure if you stood in front of a person and you did a 360 turn right in front of them, you would still hear them.
Right.
If I had to put my head away, why are they getting muted?
See, there's the shittiness right there. So, you know.
A lot of games do that. Like, I've played a lot of games recently where if you turn the camera away, the dialogue gets quieter. And I don't know why people do that. Stop doing that in your games. Please.
That's why they got dissolved, because I think all of that shit with the racist dude and the SJW, you know, like I said, I'm all for the rights of people and shit. I don't ever want people's rights to be impeded. But when that starts affecting your content, you know, to the point where it's not just making a statement, but it fucks the game up, you know, that's the problem. And I think they were like, you know what, we're not taking any chances. We're going to give y'all some babysitters and, you know, merge y'all motherfuckers with Motive. And, you know, Motive is big. So, you know, and they're working on another, like, I think BioWare said they're working on an original IP, and that's who Motive was working on. So they just added all those people. So, you know, I mean, because there was, I mean, like I said, the environments in the game were beautiful. So there was talent there. You know, the talent is there. It's just, there were some political decisions that, you know, just should not have been made with the game, period. So they're gone. And hopefully, you know, the new IP is amazing. All right. So, who's up for final round? I know Joel said you got something you got off your chest.
That's true. But
He does the
Now, what about you, Eugene? Are you getting stuff off your chest too?
Nah, I'm good, man. I don't got nothing really that's really bothering me this week.
Okay, all right. So you didn't calm down since earlier. All right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
All right. So we welcome our special guest Joel to
Final round.
All right, Joel. You get the rant. We can't interrupt you. We can't say you wrong. Let's go.
Anthem's a piece of shit. They're trying to get off Destiny's, trying to, basically steal from Destiny's piece of the pie. I think that's bullshit. I'm probably going to buy it. Ubisoft is a piece of shit company. I hate them. They ruin a lot of games. The only real good game that they've had with decent support for is Hungry Shark Evolution, which I got from my Android phone. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to buy The Crew 2 because I'm a sucker. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of PlayStation, but I'm kind of sick and tired of them getting all the exclusives, lately. But, it is what it is. Still going to buy Xbox games. I feel like I do it to myself. I don't know what to say.
All right. So you had the micro minute. All right. So you got that shit on your mind. So that pissed you off. And what let me ask you this then. What about PlayStation fanboys pisses you off the most?
We play video games.
Only one of them. Mike pisses me off, and I'll tell you why. Because Mike buys a shit ton of PlayStation games, right? That my wife will get because they share or whatever.
Game share.
Yeah.
So she'll end up getting a lot of games, and some of them I'd be interested in that are also on the Xbox. But I'm a huge fan of not blowing money. So if she's got it on the PlayStation, I'm not really after getting it on the Xbox. So I'm like, well, fuck. And so,
What do you want me to do?
I want you to fucking buy them on the goddamn Xbox, Mike. Stop being a...
And that was the
Final round.
There you go, Mike. You got right. Oh shit. Okay, well, I mean, I kind of feel you on that a little bit too. I mean, the PlayStation guys sometimes they get there, but Xbox dudes do it too. Like, they'll go there with that bullshit. The same shit. They perpetrate the same shit. So
This is true.
yeah, you know this. You know how the communities are.
It's like on one hand, I want to unite the communities. Like I wish they could cross-platform because I have friends that play PlayStation. I got friends that play Xbox, and so the friends that are on PlayStation are dead to me. So like that sucks.
Damn.
But at the same time, I don't want to play with these PlayStation people because I hate their controller.
I like the PlayStation controller. I think it's got the best D-pad, better than the Xbox D-pad. That's for sure.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. What do I use the D-pad for in these days? I'm not a huge fighting game guy, so I have a second thumbstick. So
I am.
That's what I needed to do.
I love fighting games, so the D-pad. But I do use a 360 controller for my PC. But I have a specialized controller for fighting games.
I don't like the PlayStation controller either. It's too small. It makes my hands cramp up, and it has the worst battery life out of anything. Like even the newest PlayStation controller still has a shorter lifespan for battery life than the very first Xbox One controller. Come on.
What do you use that?
Come on. After how many years you still can't fucking make a decent fucking controller that can last long? Why do I have to do a stream and I have to have it plugged in after 4 hours?
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, what's up with that touchpad? Does anybody do anything with that thing?
Oh, I hate the touchpad. So worst design ever. I hate that damn thing.
I like it.
And the thing I hate most about the PS4
like
controller is that damn speaker in the damn thing. I went into my settings and I muted that damn thing because it's annoying. There's a freaking speaker in there.
Speaker in there, yeah.
Certain games.
That's not
I
true.
like it.
though.
It's
I think it's
let's say
cool.
like Warframe, for example. Warframe, the
Like
freaking
immersion,
announcer in the game, the narrator only talks to the fucking speaker on here. So I muted that bitch because I'm not listening to my goddamn controller. So,
People mad.
Damn. Tell them how you
People
really
mad because
feel.
the controller has some features.
No,
Preston, you feel me, right, Preston?
need though. You know what I mean?
The
Like,
Xbox controller
It's a
is
worthless
lacking.
speaker if I went out of my way to mute it so I wouldn't have to use it. You know what I mean? So why have a feature if I have to go out of my way to make sure it's not?
Why have a future is because some people like it.
I see what you're saying. Some people may or may not like it. But
I mean, the Xbox controller literally has no extra features. It's just the controller.
I don't need it to have extra
You know what
features.
that extra feature it has? It lasts 10 hours longer than the goddamn PlayStation has. Extra fucking feature.
Good for it.
Oh shit! What's the point of a long ass battery life if you have no reason?
I mean, it's huge. I mean, like,
I can use my Xbox controller 10 hours longer than the PlayStation controller. That is huge.
Long ass battery life.
Hold on,
Xbox.
Yeah, but you gotta pay to charge your battery on Xbox.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay to charge your battery. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, buy a fucking battery pack.
You gotta buy a battery pack. What kind of shit?
for $24.
Yo, like, just because, like, I mean, you could, like, I'm sure I could make a controller and throw like a spoon in there. Doesn't mean I'm gonna eat, Campbell's soup with it. Just because it's an extra feature doesn't mean it's useful. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I see that's kind of what Joe was saying. I'm on point with that. What's the point of having a controller that lasts 24 hours on a charge when you're not going to play 24 hours?
Oh, you don't know that. I got no life.
See, there we go.
I don't see anything wrong with the speaker. I think controllers need to evolve.
It's a very good feature on a PS4 controller.
All
the light bar and everything.
So
the fact that you can turn it off is even
okay,
better.
but hold on, for real. What's the point of having a speaker on the controller? When I have a goddamn surround sound system,
I think it's cool. I mean,
it's
when
immersion.
I speak to
You're
you,
playing
immersion.
a shooter game, and your controller sounds like a gun.
Or that's why you have sound canceling, headsets on.
Oh shit!
Because when I reload in the game,
outside the
and I hear
area,
that
you
gun cock,
fucking hear properly.
Yo,
Piece of trash.
Yo, dude, the immersion.
They might as well go ahead and say, you know what? Here's your new PS4. We're gonna give you a speaker that you put outside of your fucking doorstep. Guess what? You're not gonna hear it. You got your headset on. It's outside.
Well, if you're running a headset, then
For the immersion, what sounds are going to be coming from your crotch? The only simulator you can look for is you're like, I don't know, like Head Adventure 2000, and you have the sounds of the chick choking on your dick coming from your lap.
What you saying that people all literally bitching about
Joe.
Yo, I'm about to.
You get 3 lives on that.
But no, seriously. Like, I was playing Major League Baseball, the show 17, and I thought it was cool. You can actually hear the crowd from the stands if you're not wearing a headset.
I play baseball. You know where the crowd isn't sitting? It's not sitting in my fucking junk.
But wait, why you got your controller only in your junk though?
Don't act stupid.
He just loves
Leon, you know what? That's some Xbox dude that put the control all in the crotch area.
My controller is not that close to my man.
My controller's not that close.
Leon, that's the Xbox thing. But to put the
That
controller
rumble
like down below.
Oh, here we go. Hold up.
Xbox 64 with the Rumble Pack, beating on those bosses, and have that shit on your junk.
I don't be beating on my balls.
Nah, dude, that's all you, man. That's all
Oh, shit. Hold up.
And if you haven't, you're missing out.
Oh
my god, this is funny.
All right, so lives are lost and gained during that. Let's just do this. Let's just lead to the end of the show here. Oh shit, man. Joel, man, thank you, sir, for stopping by, man. It was a stone groove, sir. And I want to
here, and to be honest, I really got a good experience, and the best part was I finally got some solid answers on the dick physics, which was really proud of me.
Hold up, how many lives do I got left? Fuck. None. I'm not hitting that shit. I gotta end the show. I can't end it, mute it. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, how many lives? All right, like I said, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to all the panelists here, Cool Cat Terri, of course, Joel for our guest. Eugene, Leon, Mike, Preston. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you everybody for watching. Shouts out to Persona and everybody who checked it out. Primetime, Darren, Sycamore, Zach, all you guys kept the chat lively, so I appreciate that shit. Check us out next week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing the same fucking thing. Hopefully, we may get somebody cool. I think we're working on the main dude for Nerd Stash, but we will have more details to come once we get closer to the show next week. Once again, we are on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time every Friday. Hit us up. We have a new Facebook page as well as we have a Patreon. So if you guys... Huh?
6 p.m. Pacific.
6 p.m. Pacific. Okay. And and we have a Patreon now, so we're trying to be truly legit. So I'm gonna post that Patreon on the description once I change the video a little bit, and you guys can click on that link, check it out. Help us out. You can be a part of our success. I mean, when you donate, I have definitely some cool prizes, maybe a chance to get on the show. So yeah, some big things to come. So check us out in the weeks ahead and right now. Shit, what's up, Terri?
We also have a newly created Facebook page. So if you guys want to be part of the Facebook group, make sure you guys join that. We'll have the details for all this new stuff all in the description. So things, you guys.
Yep. New things moving and shaking. We were getting more legit every day. So I really, really am happy. We are all appreciate you guys checking us out. Thank you for taking the time and just giving us your time, So, and like I said, next week, check us out. And fuck it, we out.